type shit, flash type shit. Get your main bitch, give a dick type shit. Flag mob type shit. It's the mob type shit. Flag my shit, nigga, flag my shit. Flag my shit, nigga, flag my shit, yeah. If you a dog and I'm a big one, we are not the same. A different cloth is what I'm cut from, we don't fuck with lanes. My old team tried to ball hog on me, but I kept my pivot. Them niggas ain't had to pass the ball, they know I go and get it. Bitch, I tell you highway down for that money. My bitch gon' put my highway down when she want some. And she get anything she want and I don't say no. Now she do anything I want when I say so. See, I know the swipers and the trappers, all the money getters. I want with owners and the bosses, all the difference makers. I know the robbers and the steppers, real risk takers. Shout and call me the total packers, cause I'm a backbreaker. Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. METRIUS, no, you can't fuck with me. A road runner gon' run my bag up. Nigga, you just ride and eat. Real hustle, I came a long way, came up off a quarter beat. Project nigga, I'm really from that. Wasn't giving anything. Good quarterback, put you in motion and help you make the play. I'm out the field now, I'm on the side, see how I call the game. Hard to stop balling when I'm just like Brian, that shit just in my veins. Hard to stop winning when I feel like Brady, cause they say I can't. Bitch won't stop grinning, not so nature, she was sad around me. You
I can't have you bringing that kind of
Right, I just want to make sure she's not maybe, I don't know, hanging out
dude
in the garage and you haven't checked there yet or anything.
This is 43-year-old Shannon McCarthy. Police don't know it yet, but she's showing them the exact location where her girlfriend was brutally murdered and hidden 10 feet away just days earlier.
Look at my garage.
Yeah.
I have nothing on.
Is it open? No, I'm not saying you do. I just.
I have nothing on. I'm the one paying the bill. Like, I have no clue what she's doing.
Do you think she's in any danger or anything like that, or do you think she's hurt?
I think she's out partying.
43-year-old Heather Shepard, a mother of 3, posted to Facebook several times a day. Then she went silent, and her daughter reported her missing, certain something was wrong.
And there's a big old tarp hanging over the clothesline in the back that was not there on Thursday.
As officers delved into this case, they uncovered a crime unlike anything they had anticipated, ultimately becoming one of Jacksonville's most gruesome murder investigations. And the worst part of everything that follows, all of it could have been prevented.
Yeah, you could definitely smell it.
Tell you, if something has happened to my daughter, someone's gonna pay.
But look, it's days and days and days. This is all her. Run or get her.
Okay.
Of death.
Well, I'll be John Brown. Good morning, detectives. You know what it is. It's your boy, UnoDaOne. This is the morning shift, and you are the one's detective agency. And I want to say, good morning, detectives. You see what we got on the docket today? I ain't gonna talk your head off. Just know that I'm happy to see you. Just know that you pouring gas in my tank today. But I ain't finna rain on nobody's parade. You deserve this show. I deserve to come give you this energy, because this is what we do, and we do it for you. This morning's case is, where's your wife, ma'am? Ma'am, we just want to see your wife. Can you just let us see it? That's what we got on the docket for today. Make sure you speak to your detectives. Make sure you like the live. That's how you clock in. If you're on the vert, double tap that screen. You'll see a boom, thumb pop up just like this, right in your face, in the place. You ain't got to do nothing else after that, but go to the right of your YouTube. Some people saying that the emojis are not available. Sometimes you have to hit the comment. You got to go into the comment section. It'll pop up on the right-hand side of your screen. If it ain't available, put the hearts in the comments. Tap some hearts in the comments. But I need you to get the flickering and flackering over here. 150 hearts on the right-hand side of your YouTube, the top emoji. That lets me know that you clocked in. You come back to the comment section and put clocked in. That's how I know you locked in, ready to go. This is an interactive reaction show. So let's go. Let's interact and react. Welcome to the case. Let's see who all is in the place. Good morning, detectives. Let's get to it. Bernice, you got me in the right place, people. I know they here still in time.
What, EL? What
But
do
they
you
put me in
want?
front of the camera so I can see who came to work. Put it in front of the oh, there you go, there you go. Good morning, detective. It is me, Detective E.L. Hansen, at your service. I have returned from my injury to see which detective had came to work.
EL just called the roll.
Is that Vyoshi? It smells like mushroom in here. Is Vyoshi here? Shauna, she over there watching. Is she here? No, she here today. Okay. Tell Shells to take them steak sandwiches she had put in the Frigidaire out the break room. Is smelling kind of funky. And if you here to do some work and solve some cases, hit the heart button, hit the like button, and welcome to work, detectives. Good mornings. Bernie.
What now,
You
EL?
think you made me one of them breakfast sandwiches? I'm parched.
Just because you're blind don't make me your slave. I guess. Roll call, y'all. Welcome.
Just looking at that, it made me understand. Seeing that clip, seeing that on the camera makes me understand why my mama was always frustrated. I play too much. Let's get into the roll call. Let's see what detectives is in the place. Santiago in the building. First detective in the door. Good morning. Good to see you, twin. Make sure you clock in. I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. And look at Miss Vicky in the building. Hey, beautiful. Good morning. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to see you. Good morning, Rachel. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all know it's Thankful Thursday. Let me know in the comments what you're thankful for. I'm thankful for y'all giving me gas this morning because, yeah, we'll talk later. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. Joe, hey, hello, how are you? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. Hey, if y'all haven't tapped in with me on Kick yet, man, Kick, UnoDaOne, that's me. Tap in, follow your boy. Because I'm going to start going live and doing some hanging out, like just chilling over there, kicking it. Ain't no show, ain't no format, just me in the raw. You feel me? Come kick it with your boy sometime. Hey, Shell, Cam, Granny. Yeah, how you doing this morning? Good morning, good morning. JD, good morning. Them grandbabies back in school, huh? Yeah. Hey, I was thinking about bumping it back up to 9:30. What y'all think? 9:35? Y'all let me know what y'all feel with changing the schedule. We might do schedule change. We might go 9:35 again. 9:35 on both ends. Night, morning and night. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that idea. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, how you feeling all the way in Gibraltar? I hope you feeling amazing. That was my girl, man. I was looking for you. Where you been, twin? Hope you feeling amazing. I hope you feeling good. Thank you for being here this morning. Miss Regina. Hey, beautiful. All the way in San Francisco, the left coast, the west coast, the best coast. Thank you for being here, Melinda. I missed you. Where you been, man? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. Thank you for being here. Melissa. No, twin, we're going to clock in with your boy. How you feeling? You feeling all right? Hey, good morning. Attention on deck. It's Captain Sassy. She in the building. Good morning, love. I hope you okay. I know it was some horrible ass weather your way. Man, light and love to you. I hope you ain't experienced no damage. I hope everything is good. I hope life is treating you fair and kind. Thank you for being here. Y'all ready to get this thing rolling? I think I done spoke to everybody. No. Some more comments coming in. I apologize. It's a little delayed. So I see Bap in the building. What's going on, Bap? Uh, nah, Shauna, I'm not. I'm just moving right now. I ain't even gonna lie. When the lights come on, that's the only time I put this smile on my face. But I am not. I am not. Good morning, good morning, good morning to my bro Baptastic in the building. How nephew feeling, bro? We back in school? Nephew back in school? Yeah, man. I hope everything good your way. There on my girl winner. Hey, hello, boy. I hope you feeling amazing. Right? What's going on? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. Hope you feeling amazing today. Ooh, I'm not. I'm not. We gonna get in. We gonna get in. We gonna get it though. We gonna push through. Hey, Lovin. Hello. How are you? Good morning. Good morning. William. Hey, twin. Where y'all been? Where y'all been? Y'all, I took a little break yesterday trying to get myself together, but yeah. Let me see. I think I talked to everybody. I want to go ahead and kick this thing off, man. CC, them my boo. Hey, boo. Hey, pretty face. Hope you feeling amazing this morning. Y'all make sure y'all tapping with C, man. She kicking up her content creation. Tapping with my brother Juice. He kicking up his content creation. Tapping with Mr. Catch My Will. He kicking up his content creation. We need each other to survive, man. You know? A lot of things done changed on YouTube. They got a lot of people discouraged, but not me. Because I got you. And we can do anything. We can be peace. I love y'all, Tony. Good morning. Welcome to work. This is the case of where is your wife, ma'am? Where's she at? Where is she? On the morning shift. Buckle up and welcome to work.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
the only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the One's detective agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The One's detective agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the One's Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.
Majority of the footage you're about to witness has never been seen before. On the night of January 29th, 2023, officers with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office were called to a home on Colonial Avenue for what initially appeared to be a domestic violence incident. When they arrive minutes later, they're greeted by 43-year-old Heather Shepard, her daughter Michaela, and her ex, Jeffrey McCready. He's there for one reason: to help Heather gather her things and leave. What none of them knew yet was that this routine call would become the first warning sign of a relationship that would turn horribly wrong.
My keys, she's out there showing her ass. I just want my keys so I can go.
Okay, who is throwing whose keys and who's showing whose?
Shannon McCarthy.
Okay, is she just yelling?
She's doing the washing
I'm the daughter.
Okay.
That's my dad.
Okay.
That's my mom. That's her girlfriend going crazy in the back.
Okay, why is she going crazy?
Because they're splitting up.
She's got a buzz and evidently they wasn't. I don't know the whole situation. I got a phone call from her saying, call the police. She's freaking out on her.
And she was screaming. And then she has a black eye and a cut right here.
So we pulled her. She's got marks on her and shit.
I saw her. Can you go calm her down, please?
And she does have a concealed. She does have a gun, weapon, a concealed weapon. She does.
We don't know if it's on her. We don't think it is.
Okay.
But we just want you to know. Get out of my fucking house.
Hey, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you come talk to us?
Yeah, get out of my house.
Hey, can y'all just wait over here for us?
She's violent. I need her to leave. She's been like, okay, I'm gonna call the police. I'm like, call the police. Go ahead. I'm like, please leave.
Okay, who lives here?
I live here. This is my house.
Your house?
Yeah.
Does she live here with
She
you?
does not live here.
Okay, so
She moved in temporarily. Now she's trying to act like, oh, this is my house. I'm like,
so
what
she has lived here before?
No, she's staying here.
Does she have stuff here?
She has stuff here. This is the stuff. Go ahead and leave. I'm like, please do that.
Okay, did you throw her keys?
I don't have her keys.
Where did her keys go? She said you threw
She
them.
took the keys.
She said you threw them.
She has the keys. She took my stuff and threw it out in the yard.
So
I don't have her keys.
Whose is all this? This is all hers?
This is all her stuff. I'm like, here's her trailer. Load it up. Go.
Okay.
And I'm like, please go. I don't have her keys. I don't have her keys in her car.
Yeah.
I don't have the keys.
So what was the issue? Was it just you moving stuff out? Is that what you guys gonna have an argument over that?
Like,
or?
please go. Like, please go away. I'm not trying to stop you.
Heather's girlfriend, 43-year-old Shannon McCarthy, clearly intoxicated, tells officers it was she who was attacked, claiming Heather punched her, pulled her hair, and gave herself the marks on her own face.
So, sorry, y'all. Let me turn my. So, it seems to me that we got a little domestic situation. They was in love at one point, right? They was in love at one point in time in the relationship. It went sour. They fighting back and forth. Nothing too bad. But I want to say this: why do lesbian relationships be more volatile than a standard relationship? It's crazy to me. Let's get back to the case. Let me know if the sound is good.
But unlike the lacerations on Heather's body, there was nothing to suggest Shannon was touched.
Just go away, please. Why?
I'll explain everything in a second.
Why am I
being detained right now?
Why am I in trouble? Wait a minute.
You have any weapons on you?
No, but why am I in trouble?
Okay, so she's got marks on her. So
yeah,
we're gonna,
she attacked me.
I'm explaining it to you. We're going to conduct the investigation. You're not under arrest. You're detained right now, okay?
Why am I detained?
Because she's got marks on her.
So do I. Look at my face.
I'm
look at my face.
I'm going to get a flashlight. I'm going to take a look at you, okay?
We're going to look at your face and we're going to conduct
right
the
now.
investigation, but for now.
Shannon is placed in the squad car, while officers turn to the family who, as they help Heather gather her things, begin to
This thing real, this some real volatile shit. My girl Shauna says, I know chicks who would have beat themselves. Oh my God. Your bro, Earl Lee, he went through that situation. That's the only time me and bro was about to come to blows. Somebody said that he had attacked them. Come to find out, they don't boom, pull the door and hit themselves in the face. The only reason we didn't hit because the kid that was in there told the truth. And that wasn't bro's situation. So wow. Juice, my brother Juice in the building. Big salute to my bro Juice. Thank you for being here. Hey, police. Oh, I saw part of a body cam today where it was another relationship like that. Woman nearly decapitated the other with a bro. Woo, you gotta drop that to your boy. Bab says it's a little delayed right now. Hey, I swear the butcher damn brawling boy Robin hormones in the testosterone they take the switch up that. So you said it like, yeah, because I had a homegirl that was on the testosterone. So you said that makes him a little aggressive? That's what you think about? Probably. But I be saying it be the girls, like the pretty girls. The bulldaggers be getting beat up. The studs be getting punched on. It be the little films and the steals that be doing all the. We'll get into that later. Let's get back to the case.
Describing what they had arrived minutes earlier to find.
It's in her name.
Trailer's in her name?
Okay. We were sitting in the car listening out because we didn't know the situation.
Really? Yeah, we didn't want to just walk up.
And we heard a bunch of thuds.
So then we got out.
I went up there by myself and walked in. And she had her backed against the wall, yelling at her.
Yeah.
And then I was trying to get her stuff and she started pushing her.
You started pushing her off?
Yeah.
She seen that. I heard a thud, so I come run inside yelling, hey, hey, hey. And then that's when
hey, ma'am.
Heather come back this way.
You're good.
Hey, who is this again? Who is this man? Bro, we 5 minutes in, twin. We 5 minutes in, twin. Y'all finna be mad at me. Y'all gotta be a little upset with your boy, okay? But I'm about to run this like right bite to the top. so I can lock in, so you can lock in. But I need you to put them bikes in the comments. So we're gonna run this thing all the way back to the beginning. And we're gonna tap in. We're gonna get right. You cool with that? Let me know you cool by putting them bikes in the comments. Let's go.
Like bike.
All right, now say
Bike.
it. Say it how I said it.
That bit really sound like, it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like, I say bike, bike, street, bike, pipe. Bike, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said, it ain't like hard enough, just back. That sounds
Now
weird.
see,
though.
I felt like you was first.
I said, I can't have you bringing that kind of.
Right. I just want to make sure she's not maybe, I don't know, hanging out
Dude.
in the freaking garage and you haven't checked there yet or anything.
This is 43-year-old Shannon McCarthy. Police don't know it yet, but she's showing them the exact location where her girlfriend was brutally murdered and hidden 10 feet away just days earlier.
Yeah. Is it open? No, I'm not saying you do. I
have nothing on. I'm the one paying the bill. Like, I have no clue what she's doing.
Do you think she's in any danger or anything like that, or do you think she's hurt?
I think she's out partying.
43-year-old Heather Shepard, a mother of 3, posted to Facebook several times a day. Then she went silent, and her daughter reported her missing, certain something was wrong.
And there's a big old tarp hanging over the clothesline in the back that was not there on Thursday.
As officers delved into this case, they uncovered a crime unlike anything they had anticipated, ultimately becoming one of Jacksonville's most gruesome murder investigations.
In Florida, okay.
And the worst part of everything that follows, all of it could have been prevented.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. She punched on her. She beat her. She put the she went outside her cocoa melon. Now let me ask you this real question. When it's a same-sex relationship, do you, not saying what society says, what the law says, we know the law says domestic is domestic, but do you look at it different? Do you look at it as just two men fighting? Or do you look at it as like, oh, one is more dominant than the other, like the male, the typical classic domestic violence, male versus female? Let me know in the comments. Let's get back to it. Morning shift.
Yeah, you could definitely smell it.
Tell you, if something has happened to my daughter, someone's going to pay.
Look, it's days and days and days. This is all her. Renegade.
Okay.
Of death.
Okay. So I'm locked in now.
The majority of the footage you're about to witness has never been seen before. On the night of January 29th, 2023, officers with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office were called to a home on Colonial Avenue for what initially appeared to be a domestic violence incident. When they arrive minutes later, they're greeted by 43-year-old Heather Shepard, her daughter Michaela, and her ex, Jeffrey McCready. He's there for one reason,
Michaela,
to help Heather gather her things and leave. What none of them knew yet was that this routine call would become the first warning sign of a relationship that would turn horribly wrong.
My keys, she's out there showing her ass. I just want my keys so I can go.
Okay, who is throwing whose keys and who's showing whose?
Shannon McCarthy.
Okay. Shannon is the one with the I do black boy haircut, the bob. Come on, don't act like y'all don't know. Every little white lady who used to mess around and dip in the chocolate had that one little haircut. So y'all gonna sit here and act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about? Well, okay. Since y'all don't want to talk, I'm gonna go ahead. Back to the comments. I'm gonna tap in with my detectives. This is a situationship. I still haven't figured that one out yet. Yeah. Hey, my girl CC say, hey, flickering and flackering, y'all. Let's go. Hey, my girl Richard says, lesbians fall fast and hard. After 2 weeks, they be having an Insta family. Ooh. And then the stud be like, call me Steady. Hey, Remy. I'm just going to keep going. I'm not even going to revisit. I ain't going to revisit. Studs be having big old chesties that be holding them. Y'all ain't no good, bro. My bro, you say, hey, man, bro, you can always run that thing back, man, so we can get a full grasp. I appreciate that, making it easy for you, boy. You know how it go. You know how it go. Bell says, hey, man, I can't tell if my shit, yeah, it was lagging. I had to get right. I had to get right, man. That was me. I hope everything a little better now. Shauna said, well, there's a random tarp, there's a crime scene. And I agree with that. Man, see if that girl, she was all right, and she probably ain't been ran through much. That's why she went over there and started goddamn on playing in the bushes. Shauna said no, it's domestic. So male versus male, female versus male, nothing, it's domestic. Good morning, Mo. Good to see your face in the place. I hope you're feeling amazing. Look at it as one is more dominant. Yeah, see, and that's what I was saying with the typical classic. I hate to say it's classic DV, but with the typical or the standard DV, it's a little different, right? DV is still DV no matter the sex of the couple. I agree. Y'all pray for me to get this job. Hey, light and love your way. God's blessings and graces upon your life. You got it, Joe. You got it. Send light and love to I said to get that gig, man. You feel me? Shauna says, there's always a more dominant partner no matter what. You're right. You're right. I can't even argue with you on that one. People shouldn't be beating on each other, in my opinion. That's real. And on that, we're going to get back to the beating. Even though they should be doing it. We're going to get on back to this beating this morning. Morning shift.
Okay, is she just yelling?
She's doing the washing machine now.
Okay.
That's my dad.
Okay.
That's my mom. That's her girlfriend going crazy in the back.
Okay, why is she going crazy?
Because they're splitting up.
She's got a buzz, and evidently they wasn't. I don't know the whole situation. I got a phone call from her saying, call the police. She's freaking out on her.
And she was screaming. And then she has a black eye and a cut right here.
So we pulled her.
We just seen that yesterday. Shauna said you can be in a heterosexual relationship and the man who's being abused by the other way around. Yeah, because we just seen bro lose his life, and old girl got 6 years. She only got a few more months to do.
She got marks on her.
You right.
I saw this. Can you go calm her down?
At all.
And she does have a concern. She does have a gun weapon. She can conceal weapon. She does.
We don't know if it's on her. We don't think it is.
Okay.
But we just want you to know. Get out of my fucking house.
Hey, ma'am.
Ma'am, can you come talk to us?
Yeah, get out of my house.
Y'all so funny.
Hey, can y'all just wait over here for us?
She's violent. I need her to leave. She's been like, okay, I'm gonna call the police. I'm like, call the police. Go ahead. I'm like, please leave.
Okay, who lives here?
I live here. This is my house.
Your house?
Yeah.
She live here with
She
you?
does not live here.
Okay, so
she moved in temporarily. Now she's trying to act like, oh, this is my house. I'm like,
so
what
she has lived.
She did not just move in temporarily. Come on, let's break this down, detectives. She putting on like the girl just was homeless and just needed a place to stay. You were licking on her. That was a package deal. Like Winter said earlier, 2 weeks, y'all in love. Y'all ready to go take pictures. Y'all want that girl's son to be named after you and all kind of rigmarole. Y'all know how it go in these type of relationships. I got a bunch of homegirls that's stud. Shout out to my girl Q. You know what I'm saying? That's my favorite stud. You feel me? But yeah, I done seen a lot. I done seen a lot of these type of relationships go sour. But the lady is sitting here pretending as if this lady was just living here temporarily. You moved her in. So when you move her in, if she's over 45 days and received any mail, guess what? That's her residence. Right? Or am I tripping? Y'all let me know. Let's get back to this, man. This was crazy already, man.
Here before.
No, she's staying here.
Does she have stuff here?
She has stuff here. This is the stuff. Go ahead and leave. I'm like, please do that.
Okay, did you throw her keys?
I don't have her keys.
Where did her keys go? She said
she took the keys.
She said you threw them.
She has the keys. She took my stuff and threw it out in the yard.
So
I don't have her keys.
Whose is all this? This is all hers?
This is all her stuff. I'm like, here's her trailer. Load it up. Go.
Okay.
Damn,
I'm like, please go. I don't have her keys. I don't have her keys in her car.
Yeah.
I don't have the keys.
So what was the issue? Was it just you moving stuff out? Is that what you guys gonna have an argument over that?
Like,
or?
Please go. Like, please go away. Like, I'm not trying to stop you.
Heather's girlfriend, 43-year-old Shannon McCarthy, clearly intoxicated,
cut, y'all.
tells officers it was she who was
She had at first she had the bob. Shawty had the bob, and then goddamn Tyrone done did her dirty, went back to his baby mama, and then she went to girls and she cut it all the way up, looking like Ellen DeGeneres.
attacked, claiming Heather punched her, pulled her hair, and gave herself the marks on her own face. But unlike the lacerations on Heather's body, there was nothing to suggest Shannon was touched.
Just go away, please. Why?
I'll explain everything in a second.
Why am I
being detained right now?
Winter said there was a tarp Walmart killer kit. Listen, who want to take the bet with me right now? Who would like to take the bet with me right now? I'm 100% certain that we will encounter Walmart. Because where else would she get that blue tarp from? Where would we get the blue tarp from? I don't think this lesbian couple is going to run up to Home Depot. They don't look like that type. I don't know, though. Because they did have a trailer. She might have been a little husky. Yeah, she might have been a husky belle, man. Let's get back. Let's find out some more details. I'm over here assuming. Let's find some more details.
Pain right now.
Why?
Y'all, how y'all make me? Man, y'all, listen. I'm about to dock y'all pay. Nah. Let's have a talk. We come in here every day. We supposed to be a team. Y'all be in the comments talking about, Uno, we love you. You my boy. I rock out with you. But y'all let me miss the prayer circle every damn day. Nobody don't put no red circle in the comment section. Nobody don't put no praying hands. Nobody say, Uno, you know, before we get into this case, we need to. That's how we make it today. Bow your heads. No, I want your head and your heart to be good when you leave here. We need the protection. But yet and still, detectives, you don't put nothing in the comments. Bow your heads. We gonna pray.
Oh, when I say, come on tonight. When I say, come on tonight. All that I want to be in that number. Oh, when I say, come on tonight.
All right, be safe on your shift. Come back safe.
I'm in trouble.
That's gonna reflect on y'all eval.
Do you have any weapons on you?
No, but why am I in trouble?
Okay, so she's got marks on her. So
yeah,
we're gonna,
she attacked me.
I'm explaining it to you. We're going to conduct the investigation. You're not under arrest. You're detained right now, okay?
Why am I detained?
Because she's got marks on her.
So do I. Look at my face.
I'm going to get a flashlight. I'm going to take a look at you, okay?
We're going to look at your face and we're going to conduct
right now.
But for now.
Shannon is placed in the squad car, while officers turn to the family, who, as they help Heather gather her things.
Heather, you too big to let Shannon be wop-bop-a-loop-popping on your head, girl. You are too big and husky. You supposed to be with her. I know you got some sisters and brothers you done got the wrestling with.
Begin describing what they had arrived minutes earlier to find.
It's in her name.
Trailer's in her name?
Okay. We were sitting in the car listening out because we didn't know the situation.
Yeah, we didn't want to just walk up.
Then we heard a bunch of thuds.
So then we got out.
Went up there. I went up there by myself and walked in. And she had her back against the wall.
That is the first time I got in the police car. Sassy says, I know that's right. The police put me in cuffs and drove me to my dad's house. I was thinking, this isn't jail, this is my dad's house. Fuck no, take me to jail. When that man told me from that schoolhouse he was finna call Jimmy, I said, Don't call her on her job. Don't you call her on her job. Don't you call her on her job talking about I hit somebody with a tray. Don't you do that. Take me on down there. At the time I was a juvenile, so everybody used to be threatened with, well, you gonna get sent to Waycross. That was That was a juvenile jail. I was like, I'm finna go to Waycross. They probably gonna beat me up and turn me GD in here because I heard they just beat up people and turn them GD. I was terrified, but I was more terrified than taking my ass home and facing Jenny for getting, it was gonna be fireworks. See, the internet knew. Let's get back to the case.
Yelling at
Morning,
her.
Phil.
And then mom was trying to get her stuff and she started pushing her.
She started pushing your mom?
Yes.
She seen that. I heard a thud, so I come run inside yelling, hey, 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 and then that's when
Hey, ma'am.
Heather come
What?
this way.
You're good. You can hang out over here. What's your name, ma'am? Heather?
Heather Shepherd.
I'm just gonna shine this real quick to see your face. So, is this all from today? Okay, what happened?
From what she told me, this has never
Have an
happened
amazing day,
before.
Shauna Boo. Thank you for being here.
I was sleeping and she was getting mad and she was like, get up, you're a stupid whore. And she's like, you caused my sister to leave, you caused this, you caused that. I just wanted to get my stuff and leave.
Okay. So you said she started yelling at you. So what happened to where it got physical? What?
She was waking me up. I was trying to get my stuff and she
Oh, you caught her when she was sleeping. You ain't nothing. You ain't nothing. What's her name? Shannon. First off, Shannon, your ass going to jail. We finna put you in cuffs. And second, you a dog for catching that girl while she was sleeping. Why you ain't let her get up and get her bearings about herself? So it could have been a fair one-on-one situation. Instead, you snuck her. You a dog for that. So I'm gonna put you in cuffs and then I'm gonna call you a dog. Because that's what you are and that's what you deserve. Put the warrants in the comments, detectives. Let's go. Morning shift.
You're cuffed, detective. Cuff him. Cuff him now. You're an ugly dog. Mutt, face like ugly. What? Ugly dog. You're an ugly dog. Ugly. Baby. Ugly dog, the dog, hey.
She pushed you? Okay, what happened after she pushed you?
and then she got on top of me and slammed my head against the wall.
Inside, in the bedroom?
All over.
All over? Okay, what happened with these marks on your face? It looks like you got a good bruise right here. She punched you? Okay. Hey, man, can you wait out here for us?
Yeah.
You can have a seat there, okay? Alright, just give me a minute. I gotta go talk to my partner.
Sometime in 2022, Heather had got into an accident that caused her brain damage, leaving her with memory loss. However, in December 2022, Shannon, whom Heather had known for about 35 years, proposed to her, and the two had started
So she got brain damage for dang, they just been beating on Heather. Damn, her whole little lesbian term, because she got 2 kids, her whole little lesbian term, they just been dragging her.
living together. But for some reason, their relationship had become violent within the first few months. For now, it's a battery...
Few months, y'all? Yeah. You got to get the hell on. Juice, but her in Illinois, it's really the police. But here in Illinois, it's really the police discretion to say leave or stay. I used to be the one to leave because I was the aggressor. Look at you, sassy. I'm glad you done changed. We all done grew. I'm so glad too, but I done grew up too long. Harbor Freight, Ace Hardware, and Lowe's. I'm a selective handyman at my house. Okay, you 2 times for TV. Yeah, we got that prayer circle. Y'all made me forget, man. Y'all made me forget. God is recording all of this. Just remember that. Just remember that. She was definitely a cowardly dog. Yes. This and drunken confrontations are big no-nos for me. If you have something to say, don't wait till the other person is vulnerable or you're amped up on liquid courage. Yeah, we can't have no kind of conversation on no liquor. I don't even like having conversations when I'm in smoke. We'll talk about it when I'm in my... Because I might be like, it's cool. Nah, don't worry about it. And then when I'm right, I'm sober and I'm thinking about it like, hell no. And you can't do that. You can't double back. You can't double back and have double jeopardy. You can't argue 2 times about the same thing. You got to handle it then. You got to be dead then. You can still feel the emotions afterwards, but we're not going to argue about what we argued about Tuesday on Friday, and we had a solution based. I'm giving relationship advice. This is a murder investigation. Let's go.
Charge for Shannon, and a bad night for the couple, something these officers handle all the time. But Shannon is going back to that house, and in a few months, the woman standing in front of them will be dead.
Sorry, Melissa.
Heather eventually forgave Shannon and moved back into the home. However, exactly 5...
That's little Heather. That little Heather right there. She a cutie pie. Why they do that to Miss Heather? Hey, Shawnee B in the place to be. How are you? How are you? I hope you feeling amazing today. Dang, Vicky said in the first few months, that's crazy. Yes, yes. Dang, first few months is yep, Shauna, the disbelief of how could someone I love do this to me, says Melissa. Rachel says, I waited till my husband is at work so I can text him if something is up, regardless of what it is. I'm gonna tell you something. We're gonna get back to the case. Rachel, that was the first way that me and my wife could communicate without me losing control or without her shutting down. It was through text. We will be in the bed with one another like this. What? It was stupid, but that was the way that we were able to communicate. You got to find whatever works for you and yours, and don't listen to these fools on the internet. I'm a fool on the internet, but don't listen to these fools on the internet about your relationship, because relationships ain't no damn one size fits all. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get, and before we get back to it, how you get? I thought women only did that to men. She was being abused within the first few months and went back to her abuser. Sometimes shit don't change, and it's sad, but sometimes it don't change. Morning shift.
5 months later, Heather suddenly disappeared. On July 3rd, 2023, her daughter Michaela had called 911 to report that not only had she not been answering her calls and messages, but she had suddenly stopped posting on Facebook, something she did at least 4 times a day. Soon after, Officer Fitzpatrick pulled over at Michaela's home, where he soon learned about the unusual activity the family had encountered at Shannon's house when they went searching for Heather.
Is there any new information or anything?
She's over there moving stuff now. We threw her by. She's like...
Oh, she's there. She's okay?
Oh, no, JD. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Love to all the survivors, man. I'm glad you finally took the initiative and said enough is enough and walked away and valued you. I'm glad you're here with us, too, man.
No, not Heather.
Oh, Shannon?
Yeah, Shannon's there packing.
Hey, 200 heart taps for the survivors.
Did the officers call you yesterday?
She called back and said something about, she said that it's normal for her to do this, but it's not. Because when she leaves there, she comes here or her boyfriend's. And she's not going. I mean, she's not a vehicle, no license, no nothing. No
I got
cards, none of that stuff. We've researched a little bit. She hasn't used her bank card since the 27th. I haven't seen her personally since Thursday at 1:15.
Okay.
And that's her brother. That's her brother, and I think this mama bear that's sitting on the little walker.
And I mean, it's Monday now. And she hasn't been in contact with her kids.
Because we did go over there. We spoke. We went over there and spoke to Shannon.
And the first day I forgot to tell because everything was going on. Whenever I went over and got the vehicles, Shannon was talking about she was going to put all her stuff in storage, put her place up for sale, and cut her losses and leave. So
Heather didn't make any
Hey, all right, what's going on, bro? I hope everything good your way.
Statements about like, I'm going here, I'm gonna, that any type of statement, because we got to ask these type of things.
Yeah, that's
statements or anything like that. So it's just one of those things where, I mean, I know it's
right, Shauna. I used to feel the same way, but when you're in the bed side by side, you can. And then one thing we got to do as One thing we have to do as people, stop taking the human element out of our communication. Texting may not work for everybody else. So, like you said, you can't determine the text and the tone. So once you feel like if you go into that text place and y'all texting, y'all communicating clear, and you can take the emotion out and just read through the message, that's good. But if you're the one that needs to feel it, once you start feeling away and you find yourself, your hands shaking when you're texting back and your heart rate, call. So you can understand exactly. Let texting be a part of the communication. And then if it gets too bad, then you communicate a different way. Trial and error, mama. That's how I learned. See, we done shifted. We back on track.
Frustrating. She is an adult, so I understand it's concerning, and it's something that because at first yesterday, right, from the information that we got, it's not going in, like, it's not like qualifying for, like, okay, we were putting her in the national database as a missing person, right? Because I mean, she's an adult and she just maybe not answering her phone.
Yeah, my mom came over on Wednesday. She was crying. She said Haley admitted to poisoning them.
Yeah, she showed us a stool sample that was just blood.
And she told us that she was going to
call
call
us
us
to take her to the hospital, and
then she never called us.
Never got back
and
a hold
then
of
he
her.
saw her the next morning.
Yeah.
She
Around
seemed
1:30.
But on Friday we didn't hear from her. Like, we got the text that was supposedly from her, but we don't know.
And you're Heather's daughter, right?
Yeah.
And who are you to Heather?
I'm her ex. I used to
ex-boyfriend.
That's her dad. That's when, before Heather jumped over there. And salute to dad. Salute to dad. Jeremiah, thank you so much for the 2 jewels. I appreciate you helping us grow to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the platform. Hopefully you can stay and kick it a little while. Thank you. Trizzy, man, what it do, fam? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. It's always good to have your energy in the building, man. We got a case that's so wild right now. Heather and Shannon. This Heather, baby daddy, and her child and her mama. Heather missing. Shannon, her new bookie butt done did her like that, right? Heather hurt. Heather ain't the type to be violent. Shannon caught her when she was sleeping, right? Now they can't even find Heather, bro. They can't find her. You see, the daughter done put together all kind of information. We talked to her here. This is the last time she used her bank card. Blam, 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 blam. Doing more work than the investigator right now. He got his fingers stuck in his vest like this, Trizzy. Like this. Yeah, so what else did she do? Yeah. I got it on body cam. We don't even do no work because she doing all the work. But yo, man, welcome in. Let's get into it. I've been in tears, bawling my eyes out, and still have text taken as an attack when I was trying to make a person feel my pain and not feel attacked. And that's when a person is not trying to see a perspective. They're trying to win an argument. Those are the people that are the most dangerous to you. The ones that don't hear you. You haven't been learning your girl. If you don't hear her through her pain, if you don't can look at her facial expression, if you can't see in her words that she is hurt, that's not your gal. That's not your person. When you have a connection, you have a connection. Let's get back to it. Sean, I love you too.
Dad.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Yeah, but
we stay. We've had a business together, so we've been friends, and we kept things going.
Sure.
Yeah, but her
so we've worked it out.
Changing.
So me and her's in contact every day. Every day.
Yeah.
On June 29th, Jeffrey had gone to the home on Colonial Avenue to pick up the truck to use for their business. Usually, Heather would come out to give him the keys before going over the day's plan. But when he arrived, Shannon was surprisingly the one who came out to give Jeffrey the keys, claiming Heather was sick in bed. And although the officer tried to put the family at ease, they revealed Shannon's stories had become inconsistent the next day, one of which the family had to follow up on.
And there's no way that Heather would go 4 or 5 days.
No, she's in contact with her, constantly too. That's what I mean.
Right.
Something's not right.
Shauna, that's a perspective that I learned because I was that person that didn't learn my girl. See, I love being able to be vulnerable and tell people, I don't know. I think my mistakes, speaking on my life, on how the mistakes and the roadblocks that I tripped on, it helped somebody. I don't know why. Because I was that guy. I wasn't pouring into shouting. I wasn't. I wasn't trying to learn. I'm the man. I pay 100% of these motherfucking bills. I do what I want to do. You listen to what I got to say. Man, I ain't hearing what you're saying. You played with me. You disrespected me. You trying to get sarcastic with me? I was like that. I was a monster with these words. My mouth was hell. My mouth was hell. I just wanted to be better, so I started pouring in. I started listening. I started shutting up. I started learning my girl. Yeah. Yeah. And that's all I be speaking on from my perspective. It's not no book. And like I said, Shauna, don't listen to these fools on the internet. Do what works for you, man. I gotta get back on my personal page.
It's wrong.
And
okay.
I mean,
We had a friend that called Shannon earlier. She didn't answer.
V, what are you doing to me?
because Shannon kept saying she was with her friend Kimmy. That Heather
So
kept
we had
mentioning
Kimmy
that
call
going
her.
on the boat. So we had Kimmy. We got a hold of Kimmy.
Shannon said that Heather might have been with Kimmy.
Yes.
When did you?
No,
she
she
said
said
that
that
on
Friday.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Okay.
yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, but
Look. Daughter got daddy. Yesterday. Baby girl said yesterday. I like this. The ex is because you done hurt my daughter. You done did something to her mama. That's what I be trying to tell these folks, bro. Yeah, I'm not trying to run my being married. But if my son ever call and say something went down, boy, I'm burning up the highway. I'm on the way, and I don't want to talk. Straight up, I don't give a. She been married 80 years. I'm on my walker, no teeth. Hand me my best stuff. I'm gonna buy something up. Back to the case. I love this. I love that he.
So you called Kimmy.
she was with Kimmy. I told her I've talked to Kimmy. She's not with
she's
Kimmy.
not
I
with
checked
Kimmy,
already.
but she hasn't called us back to let
Yeah,
us know what
Kimmy
she's found
knows
out.
her.
Because that's what I'm saying. There's only a couple people she would go to if she even went anywhere, and she hasn't even been in
But
contact with
Shannon
nobody.
has a history of being violent with my mom.
Yeah, it's already
Haley
one
has a
time.
history of
She's
being
already been
violent.
put in
They
jail
think that
for
she
it.
killed her mom.
Yeah, she can't be around animals because she'll kill them.
Right.
There's all kind
Apparently,
of crazy.
Haley got and she hasn't been back to the house since.
Yeah, and that
Shannon
was.
said she talked to the neighbors, but Lord knows what she
Yeah,
told
she
the
said she
neighbors.
went around telling the neighbors that Heather was crazy. That don't worry about her, she's just crazy. But that's not the case. It's
right. Okay.
Oh, and Joey.
Has Heather been at work at all? Do you know of?
No.
I know that she takes her truck. Right. To the base, right?
And
but she hadn't been up there.
Nothing at all, dude.
Yeah. Okay.
And I stay in contact with her because we got to get materials, constantly. So, and no word, no nothing. Out of there.
apparently her phone was put offline as soon as Joey called
Yeah,
Shannon.
Joey told her that he was fixing to call the cops and report it, and her phone went offline then.
See, okay, so Joey is the tech guy, so he knows all the. See, they got a whole little investigative team. Baby girl done rounded up the troops to come find her mama. Boy, good damn job, baby girl. And it ain't been 48 hours. Boy, I hope my family ride for me like this, boy. Good
Now,
job.
that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
So, we ain't seen no detective work. The only thing we saw, we came on the case. Shannon and Heather had a Donnybrook in the yard. Shannon was kicking Heather junk out on the trailer. The baby girl came to get mama with her boyfriend at the time. And I think daddy was there too, right? We right. Heather left. Shannon sweet talked her, called her back. Heather went back to Shannon, then disappeared. That was 48 hours. That was a 48-hour time frame. In those 48 hours, baby girl done said we talked to her at 9:43. The text message was this. I talked to Heather. I talked to Shannon. Shannon said she was with Kimmy. Kimmy was here at this time. We pinged the tower. The tower said she wasn't there. We told that we were going to contact the police. Then my mom's phone went dead. At that moment, no bank cards. She did all the heavy lifting for the police. And the police ain't do nothing yet. So for everybody that just rolled in, that was a good little recap. We up to speed. Now let's put some people in jail. Back to the case. Morning shift.
Guy, so he knows how to do all that stuff.
On the computer with all it.
Start
And there's a big old tarp hanging over the clothesline in the back that was not there on Thursday.
Thursday at all, because I walked the backyard.
A tarp?
Yes.
What's the concern with it?
I don't know.
We
I'm
don't
just
know.
noting
It's just
it. It wasn't there. Now it's
on
there.
the clothesline now.
This single piece of information would later become a deeply unsettling detail that detectives wouldn't fully understand until it was.
And this is in Jacksonville, Florida, twin. When it said they knew the cops weren't gonna do so they did it themselves until they hit roadblocks. Yep. And then they had to come over to the cops. Yep.
Far too late, but at the same time, officers were simply trying to locate Heather. And according to the family, there were only a few places she was likely to be. Here with them, with her friend Kimmy or Kimberly Rogers, at another ex, Joey Kelly's apartment where she lives, or back at the house she shared with Shannon. Before leaving...
Wait. What did he say? What that man say? He say she lived with it. She stayed with her. She give coochie to Shannon. Her baby daddy looking for her. What? I gotta do that. I got a mini bike. I got a mini bike there because I didn't get full clarity of what. Let me go. Here you go.
Right, to the base, right?
And
But
she hadn't been up there, having
nothing at all.
Yeah. Okay.
And I stay in contact with her because we got to get materials, constantly. So, and no word, no nothing. Out of there.
apparently her phone was put offline as soon as Joey called
Yeah,
Shannon.
Joey told her that he was fixing to call the cops and report it, and his phone went offline then.
Because Joey's a tech guy, so he knows how to do all that stuff.
On the computer with all it.
And there's a big old tarp hanging over the clothesline in the back that was not there on Thursday.
Thursday at all, because I walked the backyard.
A tarp?
Yes.
What's the concern with it?
I don't know.
We
I'm
don't
just
know.
noting
It's just
it. It wasn't there. Now it's
on the
there.
clothesline now.
This single piece of information would later become a deeply unsettling detail that detectives wouldn't fully understand until
So y'all didn't want to take that bet with me when I said that tarp came from Walmart.
it was far too late. But at the same time, officers were simply trying to locate Heather. And according to the family, there were only a
Hey, grandbaby. Hey, this your Uncle Uno. Good morning. I hope you have an amazing day. I hope life is good for you. Make sure Granny give you all the cookies you want. Say Uncle Uno said I can have all the cookies and juice that I want. Okay? Love you, boo. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
few places she was likely to be. Here with them,
Hey,
with her
Mom.
friend Kimmy or
Welcome
Kimberly
here. Thank you for
Rogers,
that, love.
at another ex, Joey Kelly's apartment where she lives, or back at the house she shared with Shannon. Before
See, look
leaving,
at all that. Look at all that. Look at all that. That's too much. That's too much, y'all. Yeah, I went back again because I want to hear the whole thing. I want to hear what she said. Like, I want to hear all the love interests she had in her life. And I can't really find the right one. See, it just won't let me do what I needed to do. Twin. I'm going to go back like this. Right here. I want to hear it.
I don't know.
We
I'm
don't
just
know.
noting
It's
it.
just
It
weird.
wasn't there.
It's
Now
hanging
it's
on the
there.
clothesline now.
this single piece of information would later become a deeply unsettling detail that detectives wouldn't fully understand until it was far too late. But at the same time, officers were simply trying to locate Heather. And according to the family, there were only a few places she was likely to be. Here with them, with her friend Kimmy or Kimberly Rogers, at another ex, Joey Kelly's apartment where she lives, or back at the house she shared with Shannon. Before leaving,
She lived with an ex and shared a house with Shannon. Y'all think Heather was home? Now we ain't disrespecting the victim, but Heather had a lot going on. Was she in a poly relationship? What? Get back there. Yeah. Period ain't easy, but somebody got to do it. Heather was in our game. Yeah.
Officer Fitzpatrick reassures them that Heather may simply be shutting everyone out, something he had seen before, and logs the case as a voluntary missing adult, believing she would eventually return home on her own. But with the family insisting that something was seriously wrong, he was forced to perform a welfare check at Heather's last known location. But before continuing, if you've ever wished payday came sooner, this might actually help.
What you mean if we ever wished it, if payday came sooner? Yeah, I wish it came every day of the week. I'm just finna skip over that little part, man. We ain't finna do all that rigmarole today. Tap in with them folk if you need a couple dollars. Morning shift.
Like, her and my sister are gone, and I'm like, kind of like a little concerned.
Hold on, I'm gonna go back a little bit more.
Bonus when you switch your direct deposit. So make sure you go through the full sign-up process so you don't miss it. If you ever feel like managing money is stressful or...
But everybody feel like that, twin. Managing money might be stressful, especially when you ain't got enough.
Finances.
How you doing? Shannon, right? Yeah, I think I was here yesterday. I was kind of just following up with, have you seen Heather or anything?
I actually haven't, but her ex, she got two of her ex-boyfriends come by her, and I'm like, I don't know where she went. She's got her, I don't know, she's got a vehicle. She has 2 vehicles that I know of, but one's in her other ex-boyfriend's name, and they're driving it around and stuff. Like, I don't know what's going on.
What?
Okay.
So she got what? Hold on. They got a car. She got a car in her ex-boyfriend's name. Heather still, man. Heather got what? Heather got motion. Heather got hella motion. Y'all think that's my Shannon was jealous? Oh, they doing all this for you and you staying with me rent free. You ain't helping me. Woo, woo, woo. You the reason my sister left.
A little concerned. I've been like trying to like put on my safety and take the locks. So I'm like, I'm not really sure what's going on.
Why they blocking out Shannon though? Like, damn, we can't see her. We can't see Ellen DeGeneres. We can't see Ellen's sister. Ellen.
Okay. Because you did say Heather does leave here quite a lot, right?
This has happened
so why were we blocking it out, though?
3 times a month for like since
that she's been doing this.
Yeah.
But we don't know because they said
I don't know.
Well, you don't know where she goes, right?
I have no clue where she.
Melissa, you are right. She talking about Heather leave 3 times in a month. They said y'all only been together for a few months. So if she been leaving 3 times a month, she might be going back to the house with Kelly. Y'all don't think that one of the exes got mad and got them say, hey, you done been passing this. You just been giving it out. Like YK said. And got mad and y'all know that when I do that. Y'all know what that means? Y'all think so? Or you think it's just Shannon? Shannon clicked out and let me know. X or Shannon in the comments. Morning shift.
Right.
She left for a week and I'm like calling her, hey, are you okay? What's going on?
But nothing new from her though.
No, nothing new.
Okay. Is her phone shut off by chance?
Yes, it is.
Her phone's shut off.
I gotta pay the bill.
What about her Facebook?
I don't.
You haven't.
I don't have the internet. I'm not paying the bill.
Right.
I gotta go pay the bill.
Who is that? Hi, Bookie Butt. Hello. How are you? It's good to see you in the building, too. Yeah. Them folks gonna fire your ass for looking at internet on that job. Love you, girl. Let's get back to the case.
Mobile right now, so I've just been like trying to like make my house more secure. So I change the locks and stuff. My sister.
You don't want your sister coming back? Is that what?
I don't know what's going on, man. Like she's
and
like,
she got that haircut though.
This is going on. And I'm like, are you fabricating stories? Like my sister's gone and she's gone, and I'm like,
okay.
She got a new phone in my sister's name for free.
I got you. And you said one of her ex-boyfriends. I forgot his name.
She has 2 ex-boyfriends.
Yeah, but he came by here
Joey and Jeff.
Yeah. Then I think one of them
came in and looked.
Joey and Jeff. She got 2 ex-boyfriends, one of each bought her a car. She stayed with one of them, and she stayed with Shannon. Ooh, she having her way.
And looked in your house and
I
stuff like
opened up
that?
the house. I was like, look for. I had nothing to hide. Like, I'm like, I don't know where she is. She disappeared for a week last time.
Okay.
Like, she just does this. She's mad. She takes off, and she does what she wants.
This time, Shannon tells a completely different story from the one she had told the family. She claimed that on June 29th, Heather and her sister Haley, with special needs, had gotten into a fight, resulting in both leaving the house at the same.
What? Hold on, wait. So Heather and Haley, who had special needs, got the hooking? Whew, Heather is using air. Yes. Oh, Ellen, hell no. Yes, that's her. She felt the type of way about her previous man. You could tell by how she's saying it. Yes, she mad. Oh, you still messing with these men, and you got their cars, and they come searching for you, and whoosh. She had a child, a grown adult when you met her. What do you think how you think she got the baby? She slipped and fell on something. Come on, Shannon, you act like you don't have a clue, like it's not registering to you. Come on.
It's still not registering to me.
Time. What the officer couldn't have known was that this version of events was being told less than 10 feet away from the screened front porch where Heather's body was still sitting.
If she's here and, like, let's say there's an altercation, she leaves here, which you say she does a lot. They say that that she usually goes to one of their houses, one of the ex-boyfriends.
Well, I've gone.
That makes
I've
sense?
gone through. Yeah, I know. But I've gone through this with her
move
before.
along.
Like, she doesn't call me.
If
And
they
I'm like,
don't want
hey,
you,
are
you
you
can't
okay?
make 'em.
Message her on Facebook, calling her, are you okay? And then, like, all of a sudden, a week later, it's like, oh yeah. Or like 3 days later,
Yeah,
my
Ellen
phone
is
was in
Shannon.
charge, and I'm like, man,
Right.
you know, this is like, you're like, all these signs are like you're a drug addict, because like you just disappear every time I get paid, and you're supposed to pay me, and you disappear for like a week or 2 or 3 days.
Did anyone say she was on drugs? I didn't hear anyone. I didn't hear anyone say this young lady was on drugs. Am I tripping? Am I missing something?
4 days, and I'm like, I don't know where you go.
All right.
And then I call her, and the phone's off. I'm like, I'm the one paying the bill. I'm like, I have no clue what the fuck she's doing.
Do you think she's in any danger or anything like that, or do you think she's hurt?
I think she's out partying.
Okay,
with my
but you don't
sister.
think she was hurt? She wasn't hurt before she left or anything?
No, I think she was partying.
You looked, this is going to sound dumb, but I've seen it before.
What?
Have you looked, like, all through your house at these people, like, your sister might not even be hiding? Because I've seen that, especially with special needs, too.
Well,
Have you checked your garage?
I just started.
When was the last time you opened that garage?
Today. I just started changing.
Wait, what? So Heather's special needs? Because the police said like special needs 2. I'm gonna go back a little bit. Y'all know we still got a lot to go in this case. Just FYI.
Are you okay? Message her on Facebook, calling her, are you okay? And then like all of a sudden a week later it's like, oh yeah. Or like 3 days later, my phone was in charge, and I'm like, man, I'm like,
Right.
you know, this is like, you're like, all these signs are like you're a drug addict, because like you just disappear
She all over
every
the
time I
place,
get
bro.
paid, and you're supposed to pay me, and you disappear for like a week or 2 or 3 days, 4 days, and I'm like, I don't know where you go.
All right.
And then I call her, and the phone's off. I'm like, I'm the one paying the bill. Like, I have no clue what the fuck she's doing.
Do you think she's in any danger or anything like that, or do you think she's hurt?
I think she's out partying.
Okay,
with my
but you don't
sister.
think she was hurt? She wasn't hurt before
What
she
the
left or
hell
anything?
No,
you did
I think
that,
she was
Swing?
partying.
Outlaw redneck in the house. What's up, fam? I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. We ain't seen you in a long time. Hope life been treating you fair. Good to see you in here, twin. I hope you're good.
You looked, this is going to sound dumb, but I've seen it before.
What?
Have you looked
Be
like
purple.
all
What's
through
going
your
on,
house
family?
at these people, like your sister might not even be hiding? Because I've seen that, especially with special needs too.
Yes.
Have you checked your garage?
I just started.
When was the last time you opened that garage?
Today. I just started changing the locks today. I have a new lock system. I just started.
Would you mind if I walked around just for the?
What did the locks have to do with anything? I got a new lock system. What she saying? She's changing the locks on Heather. He asked about the garage. Oh yeah, but I changed the locks today. You trying to deflect from the garage? So the garage is going to be where we're probably going to find Heather. I'm just going to say that.
I mean, I don't want to like through
I was kind of concerned because she's like walking through.
Yeah.
She's like walking through the woods, like literally walking through this guy's house. His name's Sammy, my sister.
Right.
I said I can't have you bringing that.
Right. I just want to make sure she's not maybe, I don't know, hanging out in the freaking garage and you haven't checked there yet or anything.
Look at my garage.
Yeah.
I have nothing on it.
Is it open? No, I'm not saying you do. I just.
I have nothing on it.
Right.
They came and looked. And Jeff and her daughter came and looked through that.
Right.
And I'm like, I had nothing on it.
Right.
Despite Shannon leading the officer around the house, he was unable to locate any sign of Heather or Haley. But, as we'll later find out,
he wasn't looking for. He just peered in the garage and turned his head. He ain't hit no flashlight. He ain't do nothing. Maybe because he didn't have a warrant. Why do you think he did such the lackluster search efforts? Like, she opened the garage, gave you permission to look in the garage, and it looks as if your body camera was like, and then just turned. So I'm making an assumption that you didn't do a good job of looking. What do y'all feel, detectives?
Heather's remains have been hidden in plain sight the entire time. Later that night, a call from Heather's mother, Brenda McGehee, provides investigators with the first real indication that Heather's disappearance may be far more...
That's what I'm trying to... Where's the sister? Sister disappeared too. They ain't find sister neither. That's what I'm saying. Did she kill both?
...serious than anyone initially believed.
What's going on?
Okay.
Let's go big.
My son-in-law and my granddaughter were outside, and they had seen a hole in the car before.
Okay.
A hole?
There's an entry that they didn't see. It's a bullet hole.
Okay.
Oh, a hole.
And then, is that something they're just now noticing?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he noticed the one.
But you guys have seen her Wednesday and Thursday, the same day, noticed the bullet hole, and she wasn't shot or anything. I mean, I don't think that's...
Wait, hold on a minute.
I don't think he noticed it Thursday. I think he noticed it Friday when he picked it up.
He noticed it Friday, my granddaughter said, when he picked up.
Listen, mama still called granddaughter's daddy her son-in-law. All this other rigmarole, Jerry and Sharon, they was just a little fling for Heather. That's who mattered to Granny, that baby daddy. But look, who doing the detective work again? Police ain't even noticed a damn bullet hole. Police ain't even look in the garage worth a damn. Man, this police, this is some shoddy police work, bro. Shoddy, at best.
Truck up.
But we thought it was something that my mom did on accident. We didn't notice the entry point.
Right. Okay.
But I tell you, if something has happened to my daughter, someone's going to pay.
This new information immediately sends him back to the residence.
Big Mama said it now. Big Mama done said it now. She said it calmly. Hey, I'm going to tell you this, Mr. Police Officer. If something that happened to my baby, somebody got to pay. I believe her. Morning shifts.
Where a closer look at the truck parked outside reveals a troubling detail.
Hey guys, I told you I was coming. I've been busy all night, man.
We found.
So here's some new stuff. And this.
I told you I was coming. I've been busy all night. So that means to tell me these folks I've been trying to reach out to you. Listen, y'all, come on. We're going to go back to the beginning of this case. Before this lady was even deemed missing, the daughter had came up to the police with all the information. She had already checked the bank accounts. She had already checked the last text. She had already checked the last phone call. She already checked the last time her mom's phone was active. She had already contacted the friend Kimmy. She had already traced down her mom's whereabouts. She's found the bullet hole in the car that they didn't find. The police has absolutely did nothing. Nothing at all. None of the information we have gathered in this case came from the police yet. That's sorry as hell, boy. That's sorry. And then he comes to jokes. I'm like, we've been busy all night. In Jacksonville, you probably are busy because there's a lot of murder going on in Jacksonville. Shout out to Duval. But you come trying to be jovial and make light of the situation, and these people are doing your job, detective work. At least take them serious, twin. Don't have them out there for hours. I told you I was going to get over you. Like, come on, bro. I just ain't like that whole little interaction. Maybe I'm just feeling away. Back to the case.
It's good you're calling so I can update my report.
Okay, show me.
We noticed this. We didn't think anything of it.
And I didn't even notice this. That's a bullet hole, dude.
I never noticed that either, and I was.
Thank you so much for everything that you do, and thank you for helping us go to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. That was my aunt rant. You know, sometimes I go on my aunt rant. I'm sorry, Sassy. I'm sorry. Let's get back to this case.
And we were standing right here. But the other day when I picked the truck up, when she dropped me off Wednesday.
You noticed it's Friday, right?
Yes, Friday. So it happened between Thursday whenever I went and seen her. If this would have happened, she would have showed me, damn, look, somebody shot at the back of my truck. She didn't show me none of that stuff. All I did was give her a pack of cigarettes.
And we do
She showed me in the backyard where she trimmed the limbs and I left. Okay, I noticed this whenever I picked the truck up. But
you guys didn't think anything of it because obviously, I mean, you didn't tell us. So I
thought she might have hit it with something. You know what I mean?
So you didn't.
So I didn't even think of anything.
We technically still don't know 100% if this is a bullet hole, but I get the concern though for sure.
I mean, the angle of it and this way it looks. I mean, but I was.
See, you minimizing the fine. You minimizing the evidence. Oh, yeah, I can see where you're concerned. Yeah, mother. My mama, my gal missing. My BM missing. Me and my daughter out here doing research. Like, man, come on. That's what I'm saying. Then my girl, hey, Nita Boo, how you feeling? I hope everything good. Your way, you in a good place, good space. My ATL, Bookie, but I hope you feeling amazing. This a ride.
I was smoking a cigarette and I was like, well, what the hell is this? And I seen that side and I was like, man, that looks like a bullet hole to me. I don't know if that lights are bothering you or not.
I'm just trying to see if I could see
into it. Yeah, that's what we didn't mess with it once we noticed it, so.
Not only did the hole appear to have been caused by a bullet, but for the first time that day, they began to wonder if Heather's disappearance was not as straightforward as they had been led to believe.
Right, you just picked up the truck and left.
She told me that she was in a bed sick, and then the next day she told me her sister and her left Thursday night together.
And that's why we were confused.
And that's why I was like, why the hell are you changing your stories like this? You know, so.
See?
Okay.
And she's never gave me the keys in anything with this vehicle without Heather being present. So, or answering Heather's phone. She called me on Heather's phone. I mean, something's not right with that.
Well, Heather's phone's like off.
Yeah, I know. At the same time as she turned everything else off like it.
I think Shannon's phone might be off too because I called that before.
Shannon turned them off because they're in her.
They're in her name, and I guess she doesn't want to pay for it.
But her sister disappeared all at the same time, and they supposedly got in a fight Thursday night. Heather and her sister did, is what Shannon told me when I picked the truck up Friday.
But Shannon suddenly has bruises too.
Yeah, and she said that she got into a fight with Heather evidently because the damn marks on her face and her chest or whatever. So they all must have got into it because she said she hit Haley. Okay, so and then
so Heather and Haley got to fighting, or did Shannon beat up Heather and Haley? Do y'all know? Tell me. Let me know. I missed that. I missed that detail.
Haley and her disappeared all of a sudden, and now where the hell's Haley at?
Okay.
I mean, to ask her some kind of question, something. I mean, I want to go there and ask her, but I'm going to get aggravated. I know I am.
Before she disappeared, Heather revealed to Jeffrey that not only did she...
Baby daddy going to question. He doing the questioning and interrogation. He is a detective. He is a detective. Straight up. The police.
She and Haley not get along, but that she suspected Haley of poisoning her. The claim raised concerns that Haley might somehow be connected to Heather's disappearance.
Haley looked rough and tough too. She looked rough and tumble. Looked like she ain't play the radio either. Sheesh, this is a Royal Rumble in this month.
And that Shannon was covering for her. a suspicion that only grew when Jeffrey described arriving at the house and being refused entry through the front door.
And you said you went in the house too.
I went in the
back.
house Saturday. Sunday.
No, it was Saturday.
Was it Saturday?
Yeah, it was Saturday because I came here on Sunday.
Went over there. And,
yes.
It was Saturday.
You went over there, and I went through the house.
Yes.
She would not let me through the front for some reason. There was a rug on the damn front porch all balled up. She wouldn't let me go that way.
That rug is in the back. Yeah,
Is it?
Ooh, man, this man is sharp with his shit. He is dropping hints. That boy been watching the detective agency. Yes, he been watching these cases for sure. Deep Purple, thank you so much for that love. Thank you for blessing me and helping us grow to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. But I can't do it without you guys. Thank you. A big salute to you. Thank you for your energy and your engagement. Hey, Vicky said, yeah, she looked pretty bad. Yeah, sister looked tough. Red says, oh yeah, I spent a year locked up over some shit that I had permission to do from the park rangers, and they told the cops that, damn, bro, I hate that, bro. I hate you went through that shit, bro. I'm glad you came out on the other side, and I'm glad you got up out of there, bro. Blessings to you, man. Blessings to you. Thank you for sharing that with us too, bro. I hate to hear that though. Yeah, he Columbo to death. Yeah. He official.
Yeah.
No, that blue one in the back.
Oh, maybe no.
That one's been there for a while. I put it up and was trying to clean it for him a long time ago. But so anyway, she wouldn't let me go through the front door. She come around. All of a sudden, she yelled for me. She was around back. So and I come around back, and she's like, "Hey, can you fix my lawnmower for me?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not worried about a damn lawnmower. I want to come in and see where's Heather. I'm worried about Heather right now. I'm worried about your lawnmower."
Yeah.
Shannon asked this man to fix the lawnmower while I'm looking for my BM, and I think you did something to it. Yeah. Ain't nobody else did nothing to that girl. That's all Shannon. Her actions, the way she moves about, it's telling me she did it all. And with that right there, what he just said, that she asked for that lawnmower, it tells me one thing. She going to jail.
Jail. You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo ass.
Yeah.
Let me in, and I looked around, and the house was destroyed. You could tell something was going on. And then, Heather, nobody was there, of course. But.
Right. I know you say like, hey, she never does this, and maybe she doesn't. But Shannon is saying that she's done this quite a few times.
That's because she leaves.
She does go away.
She doesn't just go wander around and leave nowhere. She goes back to the north side. So that's why I'm saying she doesn't disappear. She goes back home.
But sometimes she.
Listen. Heather had her stuff together, twin. Her baby daddy searching for her, and she said when she get missing, she go back home to the north side to where she lives with her other man. He cool. He knew what it was. So no, the story that Shannon gives, she just goes out and 2-3, she be gone for 4-5 days. Yeah, she go back to the north. But he don't say go back to her baby daddy house or to her boyfriend house. He just say to the north. She go back to the north side to get away from Shannon. Hella better than we think.
She might leave there without telling you guys what I'm saying. Like, she might leave Shannon's house without telling you guys.
I talk to her every day, dude.
Yeah.
A text, a phone call, something.
He talks to her way more than I do.
It would be later that officers would understand.
Daughter say, and my daddy talked to my mama way more than I do. Oh yeah.
Why Shannon refused anyone from entering the house through the front porch.
We almost had a week.
The following day, officers were dispatched to Heather's house, where Jeffrey described, to look for clues that would point them to her. Unfortunately, the only thing they found was her vehicle, showing no signs of damage or foul play. They also...
Why they got Heather behind the house, though? That's odd. It's like you trying to just put me in the back, like you just trying to forget me. And if that's in my boyfriend name, why my man can't have her go get the car back?
found one of Heather's daughters.
Or, better yet, why don't the police have this car for evidence? Come on, Jacksonville.
Samantha McGehee and Joey Kelly waiting outside, both concerned because Heather had told them she was coming over but never arrived. By this point, Heather's continued absence was becoming increasingly difficult to explain. Days had passed without anyone hearing from her, and the family kept coming back to the same unsettling detail: Shannon's refusal to let anyone enter through the front door. Wanting answers, they authorized a search of the property. Then, on July 5th, nearly a week after Heather's disappearance, detectives assigned to the case arrived with a consent form to search the house and presented it to Shannon. What they soon discovered inside would shock even experienced investigators.
Nobody searched back here yet either? I have no idea.
Y'all a lie. Y'all a damn lie. Because we witnessed your police go back there and Shannon lifted up the thing. She lifted up the damn garage door. She walked in there, but he was too busy trying to get out of that Florida sun to even do any type of looking. Yo, police dropped the ball, bro. Police dropped the ball. 5 days for nothing.
I'm going to take a peek inside this little shed real quick. There is a fence back here. She'd have to hop the fence.
Give me 100 surprise faces and put down JPD in the comments.
I don't smell anything back here.
Look, you guys.
I smell it too. Yeah. I smell the body. It's the body, dude. When I was at that brick house, the breeze started carrying over and it was hitting me in the face.
When detectives arrived at the property, something immediately felt off. The front porch was covered in flies, and a strong odor hung in the air around the home. Shannon consented to the search, but...
Flies gonna always tell you the truth. Flies gonna always tell you the truth, brother. I hate flies.
Much like before, led them into the house through the back door, insisting officers had already checked the residence days earlier. But as the search continued, detectives noticed Shannon repeatedly steering attention away from the front porch. When they finally insisted...
Hey, D-Bert, in Atlanta, we are beyond capacity. We don't have no more space, twin. None.
On seeing it for themselves, they discovered why. Hidden beneath a pile of plastic sheets and household items was Heather's body. Heather was in an advanced state of decomposition, with green discoloration visible across her arms, legs, and abdomen, along with marbling.
They said this was in the shed, right? They said this was in the shed that the police looked in, right? Right? So you mean to tell me this fool didn't look one time in that? I got to give it to him, bro. I was trying not to. Damn, dispatch don't.
So you mean to tell me, out of all the jobs in America, you chose to be a dispatch? It asks those type of questions. I heard that Barnum and Bailey Circus was hiring for clowns. Damn, dispatch is dumb.
Oh, okay.
Investigators were only able to identify Heather through the tattoos described by her family. The discovery immediately turned the case into a homicide investigation.
I know y'all told me it was on the front porch. I'm sorry. But they still deserve that. Because they ain't do all case. We done been on this thing an hour and 30 minutes. We still got 30 minutes to go, just FYI. They ain't do a damn thing. This whole time, they deserve that.
Within minutes, detectives began to arrive, interviewing neighbors and uncovering multiple more disturbing details.
Is this about Heather Shepard?
We're not quite sure just yet. Who are you to them?
Heather is my best friend of 35 years.
Okay.
She's been missing for over a week, and her girlfriend.
200 heart taps for Miss Heather. Put rest in peace, Miss Heather, in the comments. You know we always show love and respect to the victims of these situations. Rest in peace to Miss Heather and Miss Shannon. Hey Michelle, welcome in, love. And Miss Shannon, she is definitely, without a doubt, she is definitely one of the biggest dogs that I have ever seen. She's a dog.
Ain't no sunshine being an ugly dog. I ain't cute when she sees my face. Ain't no sunshine being an ugly dog, 'cause that's all you ever know, 'cause you an ugly dog. Doom, doom, doom. I know, I'm ugly, I know I'm ugly dog. Doom, doom, doom. She get tired of seeing my face. Doom, doom, doom. She said I'm such an ugly dog, but I don't even know. You going to jail anyway.
Hey, that's her daughter there.
Whose daughter is that?
That's Heather's daughter. And I've been posting all over Facebook trying to find her. I live at like a couple miles away off of Lane Hyde Grove. And I've been calling her on the phone. I can't get her on the phone. The girlfriend is ignoring my phone calls. And the only thing she keeps texting me, she owes me phone bills. I can't get her to talk to me. I went up there, knocked on the door. She won't open the door.
When's the last time that she responded to you?
Last night at 12:03.
Who responded to you last night?
Shannon McCarthy.
Shannon responded to you last night?
Yeah, I have not heard from Heather.
You said last night around midnight?
Yes, at 12:03. And her sister's supposedly missing too.
Sadly, they had no idea what had already happened to Heather. However, as officers picked apart the rest of the scene, Shannon was arrested and placed in the back of a patrol car, where she began exhibiting strange behavior.
Oh man, I should have left. Should have left. Should have got the restraining order. I was trying to stay out of trouble, man. Every day. Every day, this makes me look like I'm insane. Haley and her were in cahoots. I wonder who else is involved in this organization. I wonder if cornbread had anything to do with this. Todd, you know where I live. Trish knows where I live. Everybody in the whole brother knows where I live. Did the detective say it was human though? Is that the news? Oh God, that's not cool. Never come back to Jackson.
Shannon seemed to drift between denial, blame, and self-pity, each time speaking directly into the camera. But while detectives processed the scene, Haley was still nowhere to be found.
Girl, shut your ass up, Shannon. Shut it up. You only crying because you got caught, twin. Yeah, you thought you had wag. Shannon really thought she had done beat the case. She thought she had done spun the police, bro. She really did. She thought she was smarter than the average cookie or bear or whatever. Now I want to hear, where the hell Haley at? We found Heather, rest in peace to Heather, but where is Haley?
Saturday, I was going to a funeral at St. Matthew's, and I turned onto San Juan, and I saw Haley walking on the sidewalk.
Okay.
And she she glanced over at me because she knew my car. But I had to be there in 5 minutes, so I didn't stop because I really have been thinking about her. So her cheeks were real red. She had on a white t-shirt. She had on blue jean shorts. She was carrying a bag, and she always wore like tennis shoes and socks. Apparently, her sister is the person in the car.
Okay.
I don't know her sister. I didn't know what kind of family she had, but all I know is I did see Haley alive on Saturday. It was like 5 minutes till 11.
With growing concerns that she could be involved in danger.
Hey, see, I need to do junior detective cases. Yo, hey, Niece Pooh. Hey, Uncle Uno. How you doing? You know your mama is a good detective over here in the Ones Detective Agency. She gonna get Employee of the Week. Yep.
Or on the run. A missing person alert was issued as investigators worked to locate her. Meanwhile, Shannon is taken to the station and settles in for what would prove to be a very unusual interrogation. Every question the detectives will ask.
Good job, Juice. That is a great question. And I want to let my brother Juice, Detective Juice, with a great question. Good job. I'm going to hit that good job, detective, after this. Juice wants to know, as well as I. Hey, Danielle, welcome into it. Do you think Haley is a victim or is Haley on the run? Ooh, Juice, that was a good one. Y'all let me know in the comments what you feel. Like Juice said, is she on the run or is she a victim? Good job, Juice.
Now that's what you call being trained properly. I like what you did there, detective. Good work.
Follows a documented method, and that method works on everyone. Career criminals, first-time suspects, even innocent people certain they had nothing to hide. It would work on you. That's exactly why we wrote our new ebook, How Detectives Will Break You. Over 200 pages of real cases and the psychology behind the interrogation room, written so anyone can understand it. The open-ended question that makes you fill the silence. The friendly out that's really a trap. The empty room designed to make you crack. Once you know the method, you'll see every move in these rooms before it happens. It's $44.89, link in the description and pinned comment. Now watch how fast Shannon makes this whole
Ooh, that boy charged $45 for a technique that he learned off the internet that he put together that to go sell back to the people. Life's crazy.
Interrogation all about herself.
Nikki B, thank you for being here. Thank you for that love. Thank you for that amazing comment. It's nothing like the family here. We are the Ones Detective Agency. That's why we are bigger than the internet. No matter how many algorithm changes, how many times they report us and bring us back and bring us down and we're gonna be right here kicking. We're gonna make a difference. It's different over here. It's really different. Danielle, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Love, I hope everything good your way. You in a good place, good space. Haley on the run. Perp said Haley on the run. Outlaw said, oh, on the run. Vicky said on the run. I say on the run. Yeah, she on the run. Remy say on the run. Yeah, I think she on the run. She not helping the sister.
Despite being just feet away when Heather's body was discovered, Shannon had never actually acknowledged what detectives were looking at. And every step detectives took towards finding the truth only led them farther away from their objective and deeper into a crime that could have been prevented. What follows next has been analyzed by a team of experts. Over the next several hours, detectives would uncover a pattern of deception unlike anything they expected.
Hello, ma'am. How's it going?
Yep. I can give you a little Heather was Shannon's love interest. Heather also had another love interest, a man, and then she had her baby daddy. So Heather had was having her way. She met this young lady. This young lady jumped on her. They had a fisticuffs. A few days later, she was missing. They found Heather's body after 5 days of horrible police work on the front porch in a black bag on her front porch. But Shannon is her name. Her sister Haley and Heather was there all together. They found Heather. They have Shannon, but Haley's still missing. And Juice asked a wonderful question. Do you think Haley is on the run, or is she a victim? That's where we're at. Welcome in, Twin. I hope everything good your way. You're in a good place. Let's get back to the case.
Pretty good. How are you? Not that great.
I'm starving.
Say again?
I'm starving and I haven't eaten all day. Yesterday was well, I mean, not to death, but I haven't eaten.
Starving to death. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll try to get you something to eat. How's that sound? Does that sound pretty good? So I don't want you to ever think that we're sitting up there, chewing the fat, ignoring.
No, I want you to find out because my sister has been missing, but she's special needs and.
Yeah.
This has just been an ongoing chaos of like crazy town, and this has been going on and on. Me and this girl going back and forth. I've known her since 3rd grade. I didn't realize.
Yes, and she'll
I don't know
beat the
she's
case.
moved in and out of my house probably like 10 times.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, and we're fighting, and it's like, hey, I got in trouble, and I did my time, and I went to, and it was like, hey, I gotta take anger management, and I gotta take the task value.
Red, bro, you drink? You cannot compare police. Morning shield.
I was like, I surrendered my guns and was like, yep, I understand, just trying to comply, and we have a non violent contact, which I went and had a lawyer have it notarized and said we both agree to this, that this is a non, but since I've changed my law.
That's a good one, Red. I'm back here cracking
and
up, bro.
My sister
what's going on, bro?
Is a 32-year-old adult with special needs, but she's not as dumb as everyone thinks she is, because she plays that, and then I've seen her do stuff where oh, you're pretty good with that kind of stuff, and I'm like, but she's been supposedly involved in these trafficking.
Haley is a victim. Haley is a victim of a manipulating big sister, Shannon. Haley is a victim. With that right there, she's been supposedly involved in trafficking and organized crime. Anytime they put the cartel in the mix, they lying. I don't think, I may be wrong. I don't think the cartel goes out and recruits special needs individuals. I mean, I know they're inclusive in the cartel.
And like Heather's been like, she used to work at the strip club up the road, which is not that far from my house. You could probably walk there if you wanted to. And I was working for her, and I didn't realize that she had such a drug.
Her sister worked at the strip club as a special needs student. That gives a whole new meaning to daytime specials. Morning shift.
Problem. Like I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Because I'm not in that world.
Okay. All right.
Shannon quickly positions herself as someone who had already faced consequences for her actions, bringing up the domestic violence case, for which she was still out on bond. Rather than focusing on why she was there, she drifts into unrelated stories about Haley and Heather.
A twin out on bond? Oh, this ain't her first rodeo. So that makes it even worse on the police. Y'all looked at her record. Y'all know she had violent tendencies. Y'all know she done beat up somebody before and she out on bond. How was she still able to be out for them 5 days for that time? I would have been put on a probation of a bond violation or something. Parole, I would have been put on, they would have put me in jail for the 5 days.
An early sign she was more concerned with how detectives saw her than the reason for the interview. However, it didn't hide the fact that she had been the only person in the house when Heather's remains were found. And after going over her Miranda rights, detectives began by determining who else had access to the home.
Sorry, hold on, wait. It's froze. It was lagging. Sorry, guys.
Who all do you live in that house with?
Well, okay. It's my house, and I allowed my fiance, we were fiance, we're gonna get married, to stay with me, but my sister's the only one that lives there besides me and her.
Okay.
Heather's just been kind of staying, but she keeps coming and going, and every time it's like worse and worse, and then it's like, okay, better, and then have been like she's been following her around like a little puppy dog. She has a cleaning business, so they got.
Who's been following her around? Haley's been following Heather around like a little puppy dog? Or was Heather following, like, I'm not understanding what she's saying.
Cleaning business, and they got landscaping business, and they do house, they do like a little bit of everything. Like her and the ex-boyfriends. They're all in cahoot. Like, I didn't know she even had a boyfriend. And then the ex-boyfriend, I knew that was the ex-boyfriend, but he comes in, he's the one that worked for her, but they didn't know about each other.
Okay.
And I'm like, it sounds bad. Like,
what's his name?
His name's Jeff. That's the one that's coming by and banging on the door looking for her. The other guy, she's on 20 different kinds of medication. This is Heather. Mm-hmm. Not to mention, I didn't realize that her boyfriend and her were obviously functioning addicts. I didn't realize until I went over to their house and was like, yeah, I was kind of like threatened to call the police on them because they were cooking.
Oh,
and
wow.
I was like,
I don't buy it. I don't buy that you went over to her boyfriend's house that you don't know where she escapes for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 days to. Like her baby daddy said, she goes to her boyfriend Jeff's house on the north side. I don't think you went over there and watched them cook no damn meal without participating. Let's get back into the case.
whoa, this is not good. But her guy that was
What's going on? You got your khakis on though? Good morning, good morning.
Like,
I hope all is well your
he
way.
come by my house banging on the window like the police. So what's that about? Like, why does he come by every day? And she's like, oh, he needs this. It's like, I could never get a straight answer out of her. It was just like, okay, so this happened. What was the date? Yeah, I was like interrogating her. And like, so anyways, the guy come by and he's getting the oxys every day, and that's the guy who called missing, and that's who's been looking for her. And now
a special need. You didn't do it right, Red. It's a special needs cartel meth cooking stripper that got, according to Dirty Ellen DeGenerate, like my boy V said. V, that's why we was calling her Ellen the whole time. She looked like her. Morning shift.
I was like,
we back.
Okay, well the other boyfriend's looking for her too, but he hasn't come by the house. He knows where he's been to my house. Okay. And so the daughter and her boyfriend come over aggressively every time they come over, and I was like, listen, I feel like I'm being attacked every time you guys come over here. You start like barking at me. Where's she at? I was like, I don't know. She gets drunk. She takes some pills. I have no clue. And then she hauls ass.
Damn, this is the first time I heard about her drinking too. So she drank, she cooked milk, she sell dope, she braid hair, she a good mama to her babies. Damn, she's multifaceted.
I said, as far as I know, they've been poisoning me.
By Shannon's own account, she had just confirmed that she, Heather, and her sister Haley were the only people living in the house, while insisting she, not Heather, had been the one who was poisoned. A claim that would take on new meaning once officers at the scene began speaking with the neighbors.
Oh Lord, here we go. What do you think the neighbors about to say? Shannon a damn fool. Watch.
Hey, how's it going? My name's Officer Gutcher with JSO. Got something going on. Curious if you guys have noticed anything or heard anything.
Well, she had come over here, because I know you guys have been out here a few times. She came over here, I think it was like Father's Day. Maybe it was one Sunday.
Who's the she you're talking about?
Good morning, TT. Good morning, little
Shannon lived there?
Yes.
She came over there on Father's Day or came here?
She came over here. I was out here
My
like
service
weeks.
is bad
She came
too,
out
Jake.
here.
My service is
and she had said
very
that
bad.
the people
I'm just
behind
glad
us
you're
were traffickers and
Hubert, what's
they
in, bro?
had
Sorry for not speaking.
come
I'm
into
getting
her
down to the comments.
house
Thank you for your engagement.
her
I
sister,
appreciate you.
and she had talked about like several of these houses were owned by the Russian mafia and.
What about? Oh, pardon me. It wasn't the cartel. It was the Russian mafia. Damn. She done elevated the story. Meta, good morning. Good to see you. I know you've been busy. Get that money, man. Thank you for spending some time with your family, tapping in and checking in. As soon as I get a little of your energy, we all good. Let me know you good. We just got a good, crazy little case going on right now.
In the last couple of days, you just notice anything weird over there, or this car, or anybody coming and going that's out of the usual?
No, there's always another female that lives there. Her name's Heather. She drives like a white Toyota. We haven't seen her in a few days.
I saw her get in this like white truck that is usually here all the time.
The Toyota?
Mm-hmm. And she got in that truck with a guy.
With a guy?
We have, she has a sister,
red,
Haley, with special needs, and we haven't seen her in a while. And we were actually, she had also said that she had told my wife that she thought that Haley was poisoning her, so she had her locked in the house.
Wait, so Heather said that she thought Haley was...
Shannon.
Taking the medicine, and this is the clearest. I've been sick. I've been literally puking the bowels like for months. So I stopped taking the medicine and was like, no, I'm not. I mean, they were like, oh, it's just stress and nerves, and I was like, no. Like she said, she's trying to make up this crazy that your sister's poisoning us.
It was almost as if she had convinced herself of the story long before she ever sat down with detectives. But her non-stop talking and constant jumps between unrelated topics left detectives wondering whether they were dealing with someone who was simply nervous or something else entirely.
So when's the last time you had any marijuana or anything? Was it like today, last night?
Last night. Okay. I took it to come.
Man, listen, bro. Stop putting that on that, bro. Nah, this ain't that. Mm-mm. Stop doing that now.
No, because it helps me sleep, because I do it for pain instead of, I had a few drinks. It was 4th of July.
Okay.
My friend was going to come get me, and I wasn't feeling that great, and the boyfriend and the daughter came over and started threatening me. It's like, we want mom's stuff, and I'm like, you can have it. Have you seen her? I go, I haven't seen her. If you've seen her, I've been calling her. Now the phones are shut off because nobody's paying me to pay the bills with. So I'm like going on to plan B because I'm in the union. I have a career. I'm not, but I'm trying to keep my hands clean so I can keep.
You shut that phone off talking about the phone went off because you didn't have nobody was helping you pay the bill. You was paying the bill this whole time. She only been missing 5 days. How the fucking phone get cut off?
Doing that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. You ever been diagnosed with any like mental health illnesses?
No, I got checked out. I have a concealed weapon permit.
Thank you,
Okay. Like you don't see green men on my shoulders.
100 taps.
You know what year it is, and know who the president is, and all that.
I can see the flickering and flackering going on.
Green men?
No. Who's the president? Yeah.
Biden.
And you know what year is it?
Yeah. 2023 bars last time I checked.
Yeah, no, it still is.
I wonder sometimes, because I had head injuries.
Shannon laughs and jokes with the detectives as if a decomposing body hadn't just been found on her front porch.
Her property.
Whatever was driving her behavior, detectives had now established that Shannon understood exactly what was being asked of her and turned to the more important questions surrounding Heather's disappearance.
And I thought she came back to the house Saturday because she has another vehicle.
Okay.
That's
what I'm saying. Always, every time.
Okay.
I thought she came and got some stuff, but I was asleep. And I thought I heard her voice. I don't know.
I went into the interrogation and she just ripping and rambling. Seafood flavor. Y'all hell in them comments, FYI. I just want to let y'all know that. Y'all are absolutely hell in them comments.
But the rest of her stuff's still there.
Yeah.
My sister would have been asleep if she was there, but she had the keys. I hadn't changed the locks on the door yet.
Where is your sister, bro?
So you last saw Haley on Thursday.
Yeah.
And you last saw Heather on Friday, but you thought she came back Saturday?
Yes. I thought I saw her in the Dodge Journey, which is the other vehicle. Because I took Jeff. He came by the house on Friday to come get for them to go to work on the base. So then Heather said, I don't feel good, because I didn't realize she had got into it with Haley.
Yeah.
And that's why I didn't know Haley was gone until Friday.
Oh, so Heather and Haley got in a fight and Heather left, and then you beat up Heather for beating up your sister, and then that's I still want to find Haley. I don't believe nothing she say. I don't believe a damn thing Dirty Ellen say to us. Cause we've caught her several times in a lie. So we know she's a liar.
So the plaintiff loses, gets nothing. Ms. Howard, what are you thinking?
She lied, and I should have known better when I seen her hair.
Ms. Reese?
And I was like, well, where'd she go? And she's like, well, she'll be back. And I'm like, okay. And everyone's like, where's Heather? So I don't know. And then they're both gone. And I'm like, well, they must be gone together because they're both gone.
What's up? Yeah.
And they have Haley's new track phone. And I got the bill, and I can't even call anybody because my phones don't work. So I imagine.
Track phone? Don't you got to put minutes on the track phone? Somebody inform me. Track phone. Do you got to put minutes on it, or do you can pay a monthly bill? $40. Track phone. Track phone is Walmart. Walmart is gonna pop in here.
Everybody's phone doesn't work.
Okay.
That's on the plan that they run or whatever that they put me on that I'm still holding the bag with.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm worried. I don't want to be involved in this crazy shit anymore. I'm just like, I just wanted it to stop.
In this version of events, Shannon alternates between last seeing Heather with Jeffrey on June 30th and Heather leaving the house with Haley on June 29th. She also claims her phone had gone dark during that period and that Heather had taken hers with her. The problem was that detectives had already recovered several cell phones from the home, including one that belonged to Heather. A forensic review later revealed that on June 27th, 2 days before Heather was last seen, someone had searched the phrase human femur, a discovery detectives found difficult to ignore.
She was trying to cut.
So what?
She was trying to cut
What's on your front porch?
I don't know.
Notice how the detective never tells Shannon exactly what was found on the porch. Instead, he leaves the question open, allowing her to explain what happened in her own words.
That's what Heather brought, and the kids brought back.
What do you mean, Heather and the kids?
Her ex-boyfriend came over. I don't sit on the front porch. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I don't sit out there. I don't smoke cigarettes. I'm inside.
Okay.
Usually listening to music or watching my Netflix or playing on my phone.
Okay. Have you noticed like an odor or anything?
Yeah, I did, and I thought it was a dead rat. There was a potted. Heather did this last time. She put we had stuff in the grocery store. Hamburger meat, cheese, butter. It was in the back of the truck. I smelled it for a week.
Mm.
I was like, what is that smell? Something's dead.
Yeah.
And that's the bucket that's sitting there. And I thought it was just coming from that because the wind changed and it was garbage day. Okay. Everyone's like doing the 4th of July.
Yeah.
I don't eat meat very often.
Without realizing it, Shannon had just walked detectives through the exact spot where Heather's body lay, to the people who'd already found it, while insisting she had no idea it was there. When detectives stepped onto the porch, they not only found the candle and cigarette ashtray Shannon now describes, but the windows had been sealed off.
And that's what I want to point out, Trizzy. Haley knows what her sister did and is either on the run or sister could be crazy and knocked her off as well. Haley is the missing piece to this puzzle. Haley can tell us everything. But what if we find Haley? You think she's going to side with her sister? See, this is what I'm
The thermostat inside the home was set to 75 degrees. A fan outside the screen door was blowing inward, and a second fan was pointed directly at Heather's body. Most disturbing of all were 2 large ice packs tucked inside a trash bag between her legs, clear signs that someone had been trying to slow decomposition and control the smell. Detectives also noticed Shannon's silver Subaru parked just outside the porch, positioned so close that it appeared ready to be loaded.
You drive
Yep.
the Subaru?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's your car. Alright.
Like I said, she got another car. I don't know if it's in her name or not.
Heather?
Mm-hmm.
What two cars does she have?
Well, they're not in her name, I don't think. But the truck, that Toyota, the one that her ex-boyfriend's driving around, the current boyfriend's
Dang. She just mad.
truck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
The
good.
ex-boyfriend's
The
driving.
ex-boyfriend is driving the current boyfriend's truck.
The current boyfriend.
Jeff and Joey. Joey and Heather and her other kids live in another house over there off of 3rd.
So she knows.
I showed the police a picture of the. It's like off of. It's not a great neighborhood. But they live over there all together in one house. And I thought, okay, so you are running from one problem to another. You came into my house the first time and was like, bam, and like never left. So I was like, what are you trying to do here? Like, move in? It's like, I've had the same problem happen with another girlfriend that tried to move in and take over and take my sister's check. And that's why I stopped the check. And I was like, she doesn't have any money, and now I'm out of money, which I have a pension and 401k and stuff like that. So I was like, yeah, I've been totally...
Right. That's
So what
what
were
I'm
the
saying.
circumstances today that led...
Winter. I had a thing that I have my girl Muff make me a shirt. I created another lane because I don't eat meat at all. The only meat I eat is coochie. So I'm a coochitarian. She's a coochitarian as well. I found another coochitarian. Gotta bring them shirts back.
You being detained. I know there were some detectives that were out at your house.
Because they came and looked, the cops came, so I've been I thought I was being harassed. Because they're like, where'd she go, where'd she go? Like, I don't know, where did she go? Every time she disappears, you guys doesn't answer the bed. She'll be in bed for 2 days. So I'm like, she's probably on a bender somewhere, because if she's doesn't answer her phone and she's missing work, calling her, Heather, wake up. Hey, gotta go to work. We gotta go to work. And she's like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow. And she's like, I don't even know if she actually had some of this. So this is like half of it's fabricated. She actually, I went to the base and worked with her. And I worked with her on this guy's house, and she accused my sister of stealing stuff.
Every answer Shannon gives circles back to the same place, herself. Her frustrations, her struggles, and how hard it was to put up with Heather's infidelity. A woman was found dead on her porch, and she's the one asking for sympathy. But detectives aren't buying it. And before long, they're getting tired of listening to her story.
Yes, how did you... Vegetarian, yes, that is perfect. That is perfect. Vegetarian, yes. Heather, I know you. I hope you've been rocking with us for this whole time. I know it's probably crazy hearing these people keep saying Heather, but welcome in. Thank you for being here. And that was perfect. That was a perfect comment. Thank you for your engagement. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift.
So today when the detectives were at your house, what happened to lead to you being detained by those detectives?
They found something on the front porch.
Y'all didn't know. I didn't tell y'all of my Native American background. Yeah, I am from the Licopus tribe. I'm Junior Chief Licopus.
Okay. Do you know what it was?
I have no idea what it is. Like I said, she's been... All of our stuff's all mixed together.
Okay.
Mine and Heather's, it just keeps coming. And then she brings it over and dumps it on the floor. It's just like I said. So I was trying to secure the front door because they couldn't do where the latch is.
On the door or the screen?
The screen.
Okay.
So I've been trying to like keep it that so they can't just like stick their hand in and open the door.
Okay.
Because I did have I have tools out there too. I have like a I got a D-wall.
No, I never
stuff like that
had
there
that.
on the porch, and she's come and brought stuff back.
Yeah.
I went out there today and was getting stuff off the porch and bringing it to the back so that they could come get the rest of her stuff because they came over there yesterday. Where's her mom? I'm like, I don't know.
When you were doing that, taking stuff from the front porch.
Why is she mocking like that though? And you know that baby
Through the
mama
house,
is
or you
dead
just
in your
walking
house.
out the screen door, like out the porch, and just kind of in your like little driveway area.
Both. I was in and out. I was in and out.
The more questions detectives asked, the more Shannon placed herself on that front porch without even realizing it. To the detectives, this raised a much bigger problem. How could Shannon have spent time on that porch and somehow not see the body or notice the overwhelming smell of decomposition? Up to
But
this
she said
point,
she don't sit on the
Shannon
porch
seemed
and
to
smoke
have an
cigarettes.
explanation for everything. However, the detective soon asks a question
Hold
she
on,
wasn't
hold on.
prepared for.
It's lagging. It's lagging so severely right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, Outlaw said she's a tool. She's definitely a tool. JD said, good thing my granddaughter isn't watching anymore. Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad, yes. You know, it's an adult.
Okay.
It's
not very...
So in between
adult
Saturday
thing,
and today, how many times do you think you've been on to the front porch?
Today, and yesterday.
Today and yesterday?
Because they came by the house and they're like, give us their stuff. And I'm like, have it. Like, I don't want it. Just have it. Like.
And you were on the front porch?
I went on the front porch a few times.
Okay.
But I don't stay out. I don't smoke. I just got. It was like, here's all the power tools. Here's everything that's worth any value. Here's a laptop. Because they were very like, meh, meh. They do this every time they come.
So what if I told you that what was on the front porch today was Heather?
Kidding me?
No.
Girl, no. Girl, no.
I don't know where
Is it Haley's on the front porch too?
Girl, no.
Are you serious?
And I need to find Haley. I need to find Haley, so I don't know where
I don't know where Haley is either.
I think she
She
did
left
something
me.
to Haley.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god.
I thought the guy was asking me if you had a dog, and I said, I don't. I was like, Heather has a dog. The neighbors have a dog, and she has a dog with the two ex-boyfriends. Because he was.
Those two ex-boyfriends are the only thing that's on her mind. I don't think Heather and Haley had a fight. I think she just was over the fact that she couldn't have Heather all to herself because she was sharing Heather with two ex-boyfriends. This one's crazy, man.
Asking
This
me
one's
about it,
crazy.
and I was like, they have Doug comes over sometimes. I think I don't have a
Yo,
fence
see,
in the
that's
backyard.
when the right
He
one
was
is out.
asking me about, oh my god,
So.
what the f, man?
And so part of the
Oh,
problem. You want to get some water?
I don't know. I just need to breathe.
Jesse. I can't breathe. Do y'all notice when people who's guilty get put in a position where they have to show emotion, especially tears, for something that they did, they can't garner those tears, so they'll go into some type of medical emergency. I'm about to pass out. I can't breathe. Like that. You notice that? I'm gonna tell you what I've learned in these cases for a small $47.95. I don't get it. We learning this together, man. It's free. What are we gonna sell it back to? Morning, Shield.
What the f, man?
Shasha.
I'm sorry.
What's going on, Twin? What's up, man? Where you been at? We finna fight,
I
Twin.
want to find your sister.
Where
Your
you
sister
been?
is not there.
I know she's not there.
Where you been?
Despite the devastating news, Shannon put on an award-winning act, blaming her sister and scrambling for innocent
pass it to you.
explanations for what detectives found on the porch. What Shannon didn't realize was that detectives had already built a different timeline. Neighbors had already placed her cleaning the porch and reported hearing cries for help days earlier.
I got my
And then
liquor
the
license.
Knowles truck,
Yeah.
the lady said that he heard arguing a couple of nights ago with three gunshots. But then we have this neighbor here says he heard him arguing last night.
Okay.
This neighbor here has video
So
of them arguing on the
they just be
28th.
going crazy.
They heard gunshots,
Neo,
turned their camera
what's
on.
going on,
and then
Twin?
that you can hear people arguing the distance. But we've been out here.
That same day, on July 1st,
Fact.
surveillance footage
Fact.
also captured
Fact.
Shannon entering a nearby Dollar
That's
Tree
real
store at
hate,
12:09 p.m. and checking out at 12:40 p.m. with clean.
Oh, I was wrong. They went to the Dollar Tree. I thought it was Walmart. Okay, I was wrong. I take that back from Walmart. I thought Walmart was definitely gonna be the store that's
and odor control supplies.
How are you going through the screen door when she's laid out right there? Because we could.
I stepped over it. I've stepped in it. Yeah, been stepping over it for fucking days, man.
But you never looked to see what it was?
No, I didn't look to see what it was. I wasn't done. I was still packing up all her stuff that they were like, we want this, we want that. And I said, okay, I've been packing up her stuff because she's got two households that she keeps bringing back to the house.
Okay.
She's moved in and out of my house like 10 times.
So do you have any idea who would have hurt Haley?
She told me, I had a picture.
Hold on.
It's either...
Who did we find Haley is hurt? We didn't that didn't come across the screen. Nobody said Haley was hurt yet. We said we couldn't find out who she was. We didn't know what she was. Did you guys hear that she was hurt? Damn. What?
Alex's nephew or the actual preacher in the Baptist Russian church's son. And I got her to tell me because I said, that guy looks like Alex's cousin, which is...
The preacher in the Russian Baptist... Man, what the Russian Baptist church? The preacher in the Russian Baptist church. What the hell is the Russian Baptist church? Man, girl, get on out of here with all that damn lying. You out doing all this for nothing. Nobody asked you to volunteer no damn lie about no Russian cartel mafia in the Russian Baptist church. Girl, tell us where your damn sister at. We done found Heather. You ain't doing all this lying. Stop lying.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Russian Baptist. Yeah, Juice. What the hell is a Russian Baptist? Huh? I thought them folk were Catholic. Them folks not Catholic, Juice? I never heard of a Russian Baptist. They got Russian Baptists.
Alex is the guy from the Ukraine that my sister met at church, so I thought they were happy-go-lucky kids going to church. And oh my God.
What?
I don't know.
All right, so let's do this. Can I snag a piece of paper from you?
Let's go, big. Morning shift.
How long has she been there?
150 surprise faces.
I can't give you an exact time frame, but
because I went
a minute.
A minute?
It's more than a day.
Holy shit.
So here, borrow my pen.
Neo, thank you for that star. Thank you for that gift. I appreciate you, family. Thank you for that love and support, my guy.
Just about the vehicle. Her Subaru.
Okay, go ahead.
Which one?
Do you normally park your Subaru in that position?
I did that because of the boyfriend in the truck and the daughter coming by, and then I didn't know who broke into the porch, so I parked my vehicle that way to keep them because I have no way of. That's why I was doing what I was doing to the front door because they came in.
Secure the front door.
Yeah, I'm trying to secure the front door because otherwise they just come in. She did this last time like 10 times. I don't know who cut into the screen. He comes with the truck. They're all this. Everyone's like, bah, 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 and I'm just like, go away. Here, take everything you need. I don't care what it costs.
Yeah.
More than 3 hours after arriving at the station, Shannon was still denying any involvement and insisting she didn't know what happened to Heather. Detectives eventually stepped out of the room, a common tactic that leaves a suspect alone with the weight of the evidence and their own thoughts. By the time they returned, Shannon was crying, and the detectives were done entertaining her excuses.
I want to talk to you about Heather.
3 hours.
More specifically, I want to talk to you about Heather on your
V, thank you for those jewels.
Okay.
Love you for that, twin.
And that's kind of what I want to ask you. I mean, I wasn't going to throw in there, but
no, but I'm like, how do I didn't no clue. I wouldn't be walking through.
Sure.
Like she had all her bags of shit, like normal in front of the door, and then was like, why didn't you go? And like, I've been taking her stuff and moving it to the back.
But
where her stuff is, I wanted her family to come get her.
Hey, I appreciate that love and support. Thank you, Jim's, for the unk alert. I was on another unk rant. Sometimes I get on the unk rants, I'm an old head. I appreciate that love from way over there across the pond. Thank you for tapping in and spending time and being a part of the family. You're a big asset. Thank you for helping us grow to be the #1 true crime reaction show on the net. We can't do it without people like you. Big salute to you. Thank you, twin. We love you for that. King, what it do, devil? I hope everything goes your way. You in a good place? Good morning, devil. Yet, let's roll.
Stuff because
listen to me for a second, okay? I understand about the whole meat thing. I get it, right?
That's I meant like I was taking all her stuff that she brought that was blocking the front door.
I know.
Okay.
I'm a homeowner. Detective Mayhen's a homeowner. You're a homeowner. Well, generally, people take pride in their homes, right?
Yeah,
if there's going to be some sort of, and you even said you can't yell at the neighbors and call them baby killers and cut down trees and stuff because I have to live in this neighborhood. This is my house. I pay for But with all that, if there is a foul odor, I mean, it is normal human behavior to try to track down what that odor is.
I've been looking for it for days.
But if you're just stepping over it, that doesn't make any sense to me.
I've been looking for it for days. They came over. I thought it was coming from the garbage can. I just dumped out that garbage can that's sitting in the front yard. It's been there for weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I thought that's where it was coming from.
We know where
I wasn't sure where it was coming from. I got new neighbors.
We know where Heather is. We understand that we found her body on your front porch. We know that we got to question you about that. But we still have the possibility of having possibly a victim or a key witness that's still alive. But we have no clue as to where she is. And you just saw her 5 days ago. And it's your sister. I would think, me personally, I would be pressing her more to find out where Haley is. Dead men tell no tales. She's not going to go anywhere. We could come back and we got the evidence that we need, but we need to find where Haley is. Why aren't we asking questions about Haley? She can either be an accomplice or a victim or a witness, but we need to find her. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift.
Everyone just had their cookout. Trash. You ever thrown chicken?
Yeah, I have. No, listen.
I haven't been outside till like today and yesterday when they came over.
Yeah. So
I mean, besides going out on the other night.
Yeah.
So I'm asleep. I go out. I went out at night. I'm not smelling it. I saw the flies and I found the meat and I found the actual like maggots on the porch from the food that was in a container that was sitting right there where that was.
Not only had Shannon tried to steer officers away from the front porch, but when they pulled back the tarp and discovered Heather's body, her exact words were, "Oh my God, is that what I think it is? I feel sick." Yet throughout the interview, she continued to insist she had never seen the body.
The detectives who were out there earlier today did the impression that you didn't want them to go on the front porch. And then they said when you finally did go on the front porch, you kind of tossed something like over that pile.
It was all wet.
What was that?
It was all wet. It rained, and it was like, I sprayed it down. I've been spraying down the stuff for the bugs. I put 7 dust down. I've been trying to figure out what's coming from spraying the Roundup. I've been trying to figure it out. I've been in my room. I went out. I come back. I looked for my sister. I called my godmother. I told her all this crazy shit is going on. I talked to my friend Mike and was like telling all these people from the outside sober looking in her stuff.
Hang on a second.
I'm sorry. I'm hungry again.
So in my line of work,
I'm hungry again.
One of the most important things is honesty and getting accurate answers of things, right? I don't really look at myself as an investigator or anything like that. I'm a glorified
I
secretary.
should be one.
I'm a fact finder, right? My job is to come into a situation without really any background. And what I'm telling you right now, as a professional who does this for a living and supports my family, people who are not in this room, if they end up watching this interview, they are not going to believe what you're saying. But what I'm saying here now is, I think that something happened and you panicked and you didn't know what to do.
Hey, love, how are you?
Okay?
Thank you for being here.
And if that's it, I need to know
Thank
now
you for tapping in.
of what happened. Okay?
Thank you for being a part of the Kick family. I hope you can follow. We go live every day, 10:35 a.m. and 9:35 p.m. I hope you can be a part of the Kick family. Join the Ones Detective Agency. Thank you for tapping in.
We're still looking for Haley,
Yeah.
but Heather has been on your porch for days.
Hey, Carla, welcome in.
Days. Okay? Walking over it, stepping over it, oh, I don't know, and this back and forth, like, people are not going to look at this and say, oh,
they're not going to believe any of it at all. At all.
yeah, that's something that I would, I get it. It's, and one of the biggest issues is we had an argument on this day, and then
Well, we weren't arguing when we came. That's the thing, is we weren't arguing. It was just like she left.
Detectives start feeding Shannon the easiest possible out. They had told her what they discovered on her front porch and began presenting her with a scenario suggesting that maybe an argument had escalated out of control, and things went too far in the heat of the moment. It was a deliberate interrogation tactic where she's given the opportunity to minimize what happened rather than continue denying everything outright. They even appealed to Shannon's self-image, portraying her as a caring person pushed to her limit by years of stress and conflict. It was a deliberate tactic, give her a version of events she could admit to without seeing herself as a monster. Before long, Shannon confesses that she and Heather had been fighting for days before her disappearance.
You say you find out these people are running you dry on money, all the phones are in your name, you owe the cell phone companies money. You know, people keep telling you they're going to give you money, they don't ever give you money.
So you owe the cell phone companies money for a track phone that you paying for? Girl, that's minutes. Stop. Come on. Come on, detectives. You should have jumped right on the top of that. As soon as she said that. Girl, you just said you had a track phone. That's a minute plan. Come on now.
You're the one that pays for the house. Your name's on the house, but you don't even, you said you can barely afford your mortgage payment.
We kept talking about the poisoning, but nobody said anything about poisoning. I think that was just something she threw as a red herring to, like, look over here. They've been trying to poison me this whole time, and my sister even said it, to get away from what the crime actually is. Maybe she's trying to set this up for saying, I had to do this to her because it was either me or her in this situation, and I was threatened for my life in some weird, methy type of self-defense. That's what I can get out of it. I've been wrong because I thought we was going to Walmart today and we went to Dollar General, but that's what I feel like. She trying to set up something to get her out of there. If we don't find Haley's body, it's going to be really like her word against the state. The witness, I mean, the victim is dead. Heather's dead, so she's the only other witness. So she can set it up to either go his word against her word against her word, or just, I had to do this in self-defense. I had to do this in self-defense, man. That's what it smells like to me. It smells like she's trying to make her so bad, make her a part of the Russian Baptist cartel and all that. Make her eat Long John Silver's. Only crazy people eat Long John Silver. You feel me? Let's get back to the case, man.
The mortgage payment is the problem. It's the fact that nobody's paying me, and I was like, everyone's trying to move into my house. So I'm like, okay, because you don't want to pay wherever you're coming from.
But I'm telling you what you've told me and what I have learned from you from listening to you. And it seems like there have been a lot of stresses in your life that were brought by Heather and
was,
her other foolishness that she has going on.
It wasn't
here.
necessarily that. It wasn't that way to start with. It was when all of a sudden she started blaming my sister and like saying that the Russians were like doing this and this and that. So I don't know.
Okay.
I think she fabricated
But a lot of this infighting that she brings to it, a lot of this internal fighting and turmoil is bringing a lot of these issues in your life, right?
Well, it's triggering me because of my mother.
And when it builds up and there's an argument, whether it be fighting, argument, whatever, I'm just using your words. There's an argument, and then this happens, right? There's going to be an autopsy.
What does her mother have to do with any of this? She bringing up her mama now. She brought up some poisoning. We still ain't find Haley. Like, you're throwing too many. Look over here. Look there. Look there. Look there. That's suspicious activity.
Tomorrow, we are going to be able to narrow down her time of death pretty accurately.
Overdosed or something.
Right? We're going to have to look at everything, right? But at the end of the day, I don't think that if we went out right.
Did y'all hear that? She said, oh, she overdosed or something. She's been trying to plant that seed. The poisoning. Oh, she was trying to poison me. She was doing this. This is what she was trying to do to me. It backfired on her. I don't know. She's trying to set something up. I just can't put my finger on it, bro. I just can't. I don't know. She's trying to do something. It just feels weird to me.
Now and showed people this interview and kind of explained the backstory, and if we asked 100 random people on the street, I'm not sure that we could find 10 that would believe your circumstances at all, right?
Because she keeps like twisting the story.
But
and
she's been
feeding all this information to me that I don't know is true.
So, but I am sitting here telling you, let's take all of that aside, all of this other that she's been feeding you, right? She can't feed you anything if she's dead. She's been dead.
No, I meant this was before.
Before. She's been dead for days,
like
right?
How many days?
I don't know yet, but I'm telling you days, okay?
Following the recovery of Heather's remains, the medical examiner determined Heather Shepard had been shot multiple times. 2 rounds tore through her torso, destroying part of her lung and ripping through the tissue that holds the intestines in place. 3 bullets were ultimately recovered from her body and later traced to a .45 caliber handgun that was found in Shannon's music room. Detectives uncovered even more disturbing evidence showing that Heather had been killed inside the home. By that point, they had nearly everything they needed, except a confession from Shannon.
There's a dead woman on your porch.
No, she disappeared, and I said I didn't keep looking for her because she disappeared for a week at a time.
Yes.
I don't sit out on the porch.
She didn't disappear. She died in your home. And she stayed at your home.
She died on my front porch?
She died. I don't know exactly where.
Okay,
I'm not going to sit here and act like Nostradamus, like I know everything.
I know.
But I'm telling you, I do that. I support my family doing this, okay?
I understand.
I take my job very seriously.
I understand.
I've been doing it a long time, and I'm talking to you. I'm telling you that there's things you're not telling me, which I think is not good for your best interest, in all honesty, right? Ash to Shannon, detectives out of it. Person to person, I'm telling you, whatever you're holding back, you need to let out.
Well, I don't know where my sister's been.
That Kimber motherfucker go hard.
And we are
too,
actively trying to find her.
I just don't know.
That's a good weapon.
Okay.
I don't know. She has a key. I don't know who has a key to my house.
My everyday is a Springfield.
Or I'm sorry, we got into not a fight.
I can't even say every day because sometimes I take my little 38.
Disagreement with the way that she was trying to leave after drinking a whole bottle of that Jaeger. Or not Jaeger, the Fireball, and taking her to medicine and she's trying to leave. That was the only thing we thought about. I was like, please don't do that. And then she came back.
What am I supposed to say? Because at that point I sit down and I say, Shannon, like...
It done went from the Baptist Mafia, the Russian whatevers, now it's Jaeger and pills. Girl, if you don't get out of here with all that damn rigmarole, we don't believe that, girl. Who would believe that? Shannon? No one. No one at all, Shannon.
We had a conversation that night. I approached you very calmly, respectfully, nicely? Like,
well, I've had a concept of time in days and years.
I learned about Jaeger
when
in
I
the
was
Marine
younger.
Corps.
I had a head injury. I
They
got
put
some
me in the hospital on my
accidents.
21st birthday.
And I was like just
alcohol
drinking,
messing with
be
them boys.
medicated. Sometimes I lose
love
track of the days. I don't leave. I'll sleep all day and night. Sometimes I'm like, oh, and it's like, oh, it's PM now, and this is not untrue. People know that about me.
Okay.
And Heather did the same thing, and I was like, wonder if she was poisoning me with the medicine that she was giving me.
You think Heather was poisoning you?
See, I knew it. I called it.
She was giving me gabapentin.
I knew she was gonna say that. Oh, she giving her gabapentin. Come
And
on.
Prestique, but I went and got some.
Did you poison her back?
No.
Okay.
No, we're gonna get married.
Oh, someone's gonna poison me. I mean, I'm not gonna take the lying
She
down.
blamed my sister. She blamed my sister for all this.
Okay.
So I was like,
okay.
But she came up with the name real quick. It starts with an M, and if you're taking like antipsychotic medicine, and you're taking this is like you can die. Like it's like making me sick because I was puking and shit for a month, and she's blaming my sister. And my sister told me the story. She wrote it down. I have her confession.
We bet.
My sister. It's on the table.
In the living room?
Yeah.
Okay.
She said she killed her babies.
What's
and
on
she got a
Jaeger?
list of names of people.
Detectives did find handwritten notes on the living room coffee table and Shannon's bedroom dresser.
I had the baby, then I gave her away. The baby's dad could be Sam, Richard, James, Michael, Mark. Man, shut the get out of here. Shut
But
the
whether
front
it had
door.
been written by Haley
Shut
or
the
Heather
front
remained
door.
unclear.
Dear Diary, I love Tim McGraw. He's so hot. I want to see him live, and his signed photo, and his T-shirt, and meet him in person. What the? A fifth grader wrote that shit, bro. My grandson right now, he's 7. Hey Novo, Papa, I love you, boy. He could have wrote that. I know Heather, goddamn Shannon, John, Jerry. I know none of them grown ass people wrote this. They better not have wrote that. Dear Diary, I love Tim McGraw. He's so hot, I want to see him live in his signed photo, and his T-shirt, and to meet him in person. One sentence. Nah, I ain't no grown up wrote that. I ain't no grown up on this. No. Morning shift. This crazy.
Clear. Shannon, however, had no doubts, and every new piece of evidence was quickly turned into another reason to blame her sister. But that explanation was about to fall apart. Less than a kilometer from Shannon's apartment, a JSO patrol officer had already located Haley walking along the side of the road.
Hey, how you doing, man? What's your name? Haley what? They've been looking for you.
She just on the side of the damn road. I forgot baby girl is mentally challenged. Her sister put her ass out there on that road. Her sister did this, man. Haley didn't do nothing, man. Y'all think Haley did something? Let me go ahead and ask y'all. Is Haley a part of the murder? Did Haley help, aid, and abet her sister in any way? Is Haley guilty by association? Let me know in the comments. Let's get back to it. This case right here done took a bunch of turns, didn't it?
Who? Somebody reported you missing. Are you all right?
I'm fine, but this is what they wanted.
Who? Can you come with me? Can you sit with me for a second?
What did I do?
Nothing. They just been looking for you. Can you just come over here? Who do you live with?
Well, right now I've been sleeping outside.
Okay, you don't stay with nobody?
Not anymore.
Who did you stay with?
Sis, but she kicked me out.
She kicked you out?
Yeah.
Why did she kick you out?
I don't know. It's what she wanted.
Huh?
It's what she wanted.
Despite requiring a level of care and supervision, Haley had been forced out of the home and left to fend for herself. She was transported to the homicide.
Sorry, y'all. Sorry. It was lagging. Let me tap in with some of the detectives because y'all dropping some real good comments. Vicky said, roller coaster ride we are on. Teresa said, Gavin Penn is for nerves. Okay, thank you for that, bro. Jim said, ran because she wanted nothing to do with it. Rachel said, my feelings say no, but it's not going to stop her from being blamed. Right. Sean said, Roundup, never heard of using that to get rid of smells before me either. See, we learned all the murder tactics, Shauna Boo. Remy, she said, I don't think so. Nope. She knew, but she's not involved. My bro Ju said, and JD said Haley had nothing to do with it. I'm going with my detectives. I'm with y'all.
Office, where a forensic interview later confirmed she was not at the residence when Heather was killed. With Haley effectively ruled out, detectives turned their attention back to Shannon, and they were about to make yet.
She wasn't even at the house when the girl got killed. So you done been lying on your sister the whole time? I don't want no sister like that.
Another disturbing discovery.
A bunch of neighbors and everything said there had been 3 very loud gunshots coming from your house.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
And followed by the gunshots, there's a lot of like screaming. Not like, ah, I'm in pain, screaming like, like I'm in an argument type screaming.
Well, no. I mean, not that I'm aware of. Like, we were yelling at each other, but she was yelling at the neighbors.
Okay.
She's screaming and yelling at the neighbors.
Wednesday night?
She said that, yes.
So who's shooting?
Well, she said that, my sister said the guys behind, the people that were pimping my sister out have guns. My sister described it.
Oh, now they're pimping your sister out.
Well, this guy has guns. And then they said, well, my guns were missing and I had a police report they were stolen.
Her guns were, in fact, not stolen. Detectives...
Oh, come on. That's a nice weapon, too. That's a nice one.
Found firearms scattered throughout the house, along with ammunition, knives, suspicious medications, and clothing stained with biological material that had been discarded in a trash can behind the home. More disturbing still was what investigators found when they examined the house itself. Bloodstains appeared on the walls, and when forensic chemicals were sprayed across the hallway floor, areas that looked clean suddenly lit up in the dark.
I know damn well she ain't gonna get that goddamn satin tarp from Dollar Tree. You ain't even gonna get the typical murder kit. You didn't even go get the proper damn murder kit from Walmart. You tried to go cheap on the murder kit. You was bound to get caught. When you try to go cheap on the murder kit, you get caught. Dollar Tree ain't even got no cameras. We ain't seen one piece of footage she went to Dollar Tree. Not one. And she still got caught. She's a fool.
Revealing traces of blood someone had tried to wash away. By the end of the search, detectives had uncovered enough evidence to challenge nearly every part of Shannon's story, and they were about to confront her with one final piece of it.
Have you ever sent Heather any threatening text messages in the past?
Yeah, but that was a long time ago. That we're way past. That was months ago. That was like in January.
What did you send her?
Just stupid shit, like dumb shit. Now that I see that, it was just like threatening. But we're.
Hey, it's my bro Kurt in the building. What up, Kurt? Lindsay Clancy case. Oh, drop me that link, Kurt. I need it. I need all the cases y'all want to review. This show for you. This is what you want to review. We can do that to me. Welcome in. I hope everything goes your way.
I understand.
I just know it sounds bad. That's why I'm like, ugh. No, I was yelling at her. I was drunk. I was mad. I felt like, and this was like in January.
Okay.
So it's not.
What did you tell her though?
I don't know. It just you, your whole family.
Was there anything about wanting to kill her?
Probably, but it was just venting. I was just angry because I was like, but I would never.
Naturally, Shannon's admission catches the detective's attention because it confirms that the hostility between her and Heather had been building long before Heather disappeared. So, they pause the interview and look into it, confirming that it did, in fact, occur.
Not a lick of it.
On February 5th, 2023, just 1 week after Shannon was arrested and charged with battery, police were called to Heather's new location after reports of Shannon sending messages threatening to kill her. And as detectives review the body cam footage of that incident, it quickly becomes clear that this wasn't a feud that started days before Heather's death.
What's up? You called?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
We kind of choppy right now.
I got beat up. I don't know what.
Who got beat up?
Whatever day this is.
Just hold on to that.
From my
What's
ex.
the date? Give me that.
I can't see it.
Wait, you got beat up today?
No.
On this date.
Okay, from the other arrest?
Yes. Well,
I'm confused. What is this? Like, what is going on? Where are we at right now? Do I need to go back? I'm gonna do a little mini bike, quick little mini bike situation. Because I need to figure out what's going on, twin. I don't know. I don't have no clue. Okay, we're gonna go right here. We're gonna go right here. Just a little mini bike. This is 1 minute. So I can understand.
And Heather had been building long before Heather disappeared. So they paused the interview and look into it, confirming that it did, in fact, occur.
All right, let's go. Oh, before the disappearance. All right.
On February 5th, 2023, just 1 week after Shannon was arrested and charged with battery, police were called to Heather's new location after reports of Shannon sending messages threatening to kill her. And as detectives review the body cam footage of that incident, it quickly becomes clear that this wasn't a feud that started days before Heather's death.
What's up?
So that's premeditated then.
Okay.
I got beat up. I don't know whatever day this is.
Just hold on to that.
From my ex.
Look, he didn't even want to touch it. Man,
wait, you got beat up today?
No. On this date.
Okay, from the other arrest?
Yes,
hold on to it. I
she's
don't
threatening my family.
Hey,
She's going to
Cindy.
put a bullet in their eyes and kill them all.
I got the text. That's why we didn't know if you wanted to see it.
Yeah, a minute.
I don't know what to do because now my family's scared to death to go home.
Do you have an injunction for protection against her?
Not yet. I have a no contact order from the courts.
You do?
They said no contact. They told her no contact with me.
Do you have any paperwork that states that you have that?
No.
So when did that other event happen?
I'm trying to look at my phone records.
Was it recent?
Yeah, like this date. I don't know. I can't.
129?
Yeah, it's January 29th.
Oh, okay. It just happened like a week ago.
Yeah, so now she's threatening my whole family, my mom, my mom's girlfriend.
We stay right down the road from her.
And we are all...
Is this your house?
No, I just stay
Why are we here?
Because this is where I got kicked out from there, and I stand here now.
You got kicked out from where? From
Where
your
I got
girlfriend?
beat up. Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So when are you going to go get that injunction?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes, and I got to speak with the state's attorney.
Wow, they didn't keep her in jail for very long. Did they arrest her?
They arrested her and they took her bond away and everything.
She's got firearms and stuff is one of the main concerns. Other than that, she's a small person, but I mean, it's just...
Yeah, I've seen her picture. I've seen her picture.
And she's texted a bunch of crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So you seen the picture because you're a small
this
person.
would be the last time Heather was seen alive on camera. As
okay, detectives, what y'all feel about that interaction right there? 6 months before, 144 days before this lady went missing. What do you feel? Could the police have prevented her from her ultimate demise? Do you feel if the police right here would have taken this claim a little more seriously, we could have prevented somebody from losing their life? Do you feel that? Or nah, it was just more to it. It was more opportunities after. Let me know in the comments. Let's get back to the case. Morning shift. The one in the pink's the daughter. That's the daughter. My fault. I'm sorry.
Jeffrey and Michaela spoke over one another, trying to explain what had been happening. The officer pulled Heather aside to review the messages, and contrary to Shannon's claim, they weren't just angry words.
But look, it's days and days and days. This is all her. Renegator.
Okay.
Of death.
Me, I'm going to have to, for her, I'm going to have to put out a warrant for her arrest or give her a state attorney's card based off that, because I can't go over there. Yes. Even though, I can drive over there, but they're not going to let me because we're so short-manned up here. But that guy, he might be able to go arrest her.
Yeah, because she just texted again.
Yeah, she just did it again. 2 more texts. I didn't even read them.
Yeah.
They're just a bunch of crazy.
It's crazy.
piece of family are
Hold
going
on,
to be
it's
in denial.
hold on, it's lagging. I'm sorry. We got this extended edition today. I want to make sure we get it right. All right, boom.
You can call the police if you want to until they have proof of me killing you. Then you guys ain't got shit. So eat a you or I hope you die. I really hope you die a slow death in your prison. Your daughter is on the top of the list getting a bullet to her head. I don't.
She's scared of her daughter.
You already ruined my life. What the else do I have to live for? No, I really wish you never have contacted me again. I wish you'd die. You die.
The family was advised to pursue a no-contact order, preventing Shannon from contacting or approaching Heather. But before the officer left the scene, Heather showed him the severe injuries she had suffered during the previous altercation with Shannon.
All right, so I got this.
On, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so apologetic for this stupid way the internet is lagging right now. Yeah, the officer's slow as hell, Treasy.
Yeah, no, yeah, she beat you severely.
Yeah,
she beat you.
This is her.
Yeah, I see it.
And
all.
she bit me here.
God.
But you ain't take her serious. You ain't take her serious. You didn't even want to look at her paperwork, Mr. Officer. Now you seeing that the girl got beat. And Heather, why did you go back, baby girl? Why did you go back? I'm not victim blaming, but I have to ask the logical question. If she beat you like that, why did you go back to being abused? Damn. Morning shift.
Teeth prints.
Oh, I can't believe that. I mean, I believe you. I'm just saying somebody would do that to somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly, there is sympathy in the officer's voice as he realizes the woman in front of him has endured a deeply turbulent relationship. And although Shannon downplayed the incident, in hindsight, it would read very differently. Because perhaps this was the last and only time something could have been done to prevent the tragic fate of Heather Shepard. After analyzing the incident and forming a clearer picture of the situation, detectives returned to finish their interview with Shannon and seal her fate.
That hunts, and that's where a lot of those guns came from. I think I killed Bambi once, and it made me not want to eat meat anymore.
Yeah, that could be why your stomach is upset.
Why?
Because of Heather's dead on your front porch.
That's not why my stomach's been messed up for months.
I'm not trying to make brevity of the situation.
I would agree. I'd be like, probably my nerves. Yes, because that was my girl.
Look, put yourself in my position.
Hey,
let's trade spots.
Stay with the live. You might be a little bit behind. Just want to let everybody know.
Right now. They in a good spot.
Sometimes
it's
great
on them. It's not great.
No.
Why do you think I'm just freaking out?
And you have every right to be freaking out. But let's also sit back and acknowledge 5 months ago,
they found her
there's
sister.
text messages talking about, I want to kill you, and now she's dead on your front porch.
Yes, Winter. They found Haley. She was walking along the highway, clueless, just walking. They took her back to the station. They cleared her. She wasn't there when Heather got killed at all. So all that Shannon was talking about Heather, lie. All that stuff that she said about Haley, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Back to the case. Lie. Oh, this is my credit score went up 40 points. Huh. Look at that.
Oh, it doesn't look good, but we were so happy we were gonna get married, man.
We're gonna get married, and then you find out that she's got 2 boyfriends.
No, I already knew
that.
No, I already knew that. I knew this months
ago.
ago. Ask
I knew that.
You ever see Pinocchio?
Yes,
I think you need to let your conscience be your guide here, because I think that every time I bring it up, your whole body language changes, and I think there's something
I feel like you're accusing me of something.
Yes.
What do you think I'm accusing you of?
I don't know.
You don't know what
I think you're accusing me of murder is what I think.
It looks a whole hell of a lot like you committed a murder.
You're right.
It looks a lot like that.
Right.
I'm not saying it definitively, But what I'm telling you,
that's why I'm freaking out, because it looks like
everything
because
is
of what
wrong.
happened when we were fighting back then, and I did send those texts.
Detectives had given Shannon every opportunity to explain herself. Instead, she blamed Haley, Heather, and even, supposedly, some Russians, all while pretending she knew nothing about the horrifying discoveries inside the house. At that point, investigators shifted tactics. The tone of the interrogation became far more direct.
Am I accusing you of murder? Not quite, but I'm telling you, it looks a lot like you committed a murder. And if there is anything outside of that, I need to know now.
I don't think so. Like, I don't.
That's not,
Yeah,
no.
I'm like, I don't know what else.
I've been in a lot of interviews, and I'm here to tell you, if I say to someone, hey, Detective Mayhem, right, it looked like you killed somebody, and if something else happened, I need to know right now. He's like, bro, you don't need to know, because I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
There's
either,
no, well, I don't think you need to know anything. Like,
I had to pause it because I want to catch up with the action. Sorry. Toward the end of the cases, it always start to buffer, and I don't know why.
It's yes, no, and it's unequivocal. There's
okay,
no.
yes, I threatened her like months ago and family, and we've all been together since then, worked and hung out, and I was like, I'm sorry, you know.
So
I literally
changed?
had him. Nothing changed. My sister and her relationship changed because she's accusing her of being a prostitute and having a brothel, and I got all these people, and we're just like running around. And I'm like, you can't just go around doing this. I'm just checking off the list, working on my detective work about the Russians and the different houses that we went to, in the church, and everyone's running the other way.
Okay.
And I'm like, Heather, that guy didn't want to talk to you. The maintenance guy at the church that my sister had his number in the phone, and I was like, my sister had a tracker on her phone and disappeared before. We went and checked.
Who killed Heather?
Whoever she pissed off, like besides me, like whoever she blew the whistle on.
Whoever she pissed off that wasn't me.
No, not me. No, I mean like not me. No. That's not what I mean. The guys that she's been screaming and yelling at would be a good guys to start looking at. The guys that she's been sitting on the chair out there screaming and yelling to my backyard at these people.
Okay.
That's who I would look at.
Okay.
Because otherwise, I don't know. My sister's gone, and I'm the one holding the bag.
Mm-hmm.
So I see how it looks, and that's what I said. This looks bad. That's why I'm freaking out.
Okay. Do you have anything?
Burn.
Is there anything else I can do? How can I give you all the information that I have on all the names that I have and addresses that I have for?
Where is it at in your phone?
5 hours since Shannon walked into the interrogation
That boy
room,
said, "I don't want to
and
talk
she
to you
hasn't
anymore. Where's that in your phone?"
confessed. She didn't have to because she already put herself on that porch, piece by piece, without ever realizing it. Even under intense pressure and hours of questioning, she continued to deny any involvement and insisted she had no idea what happened to Heather Shepard. And she is prepared to stick with that story to the very end.
I'm not strong enough. I have no idea. I'm not strong enough to fill her up. She's fucked all the
So
way.
did you ask somebody to move her there?
No.
Okay, yeah, there's a bag with big ice packs in between her legs. Like, who put that there?
I don't know.
Ellen going to prison.
No idea.
Maybe my sister did. I don't know. Like, I just changed the locks on the door.
You said you've been trying to clean up the front porch, right? Were you out there with the vacuum cleaner trying to clean up? Like a little, like, wet, dry back thing?
I was cleaning up she spilled all over the porch. I didn't know she had the bottle
So you
of,
cleaned. You said you cleaned up, and you cleaning up right by the porch, right where the dead body is sprawled out across the porch, right by where you were stepping over that you said. Like, your story doesn't even make sense to no one. No, it shouldn't make sense to you. How can you vacuum if you cleaning up and it's a dead body on the floor? You vacuuming around it. And so you mean to tell me you never thought to move it because you thought it was Heather shit? Man, come on, man. Juice, I'm going to get with you later on, man. We finna wrap this one up. We on 7 minutes left. We wrapping it up, man. Thank you for being here. Let's get back to the case. We wrapping up the morning shift. Extended hours. Oh, I done hit the button too many times.
We
My
call
fault.
it the fireball, and then she spilled Coke and stuff, and I've been cleaning up that porch every time she comes and goes away.
Okay.
Are they my sheets? I mean, a lot of that stuff's not mine.
How long has that pile of shit been on the front porch?
For a while.
Okay. A day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days? Since Friday?
No, not since Friday. Like, the shit, all that other stuff that was piled up was her stuff.
The big mound of stuff where she was. Right in front of the screen door.
I started making that pile on, when did they come over? Monday. Jeff came by. I want to say Monday.
So the last time you
she was on
physically
the
saw
porch.
Heather
She was on the top of the porch.
I thought I saw Heather. Because she said, I thought I heard her say, I'll be back.
That was Saturday, you told me.
I thought it was Saturday.
Okay. But, that's right, so Friday, Saturday, whatever. But from Saturday, we'll be generous and say Saturday to that time, there was no unsupervised anybody else, to the best of your knowledge, in your home until Monday.
Covered with a Dollar
you started
General
making
tarp.
a pile. And prior to Monday, you could walk unimpeded from your front door to the screen door, correct?
Yes.
And even if Shannon had never said a word, even if she'd sat in silence for all 5 hours, it wouldn't have changed anything. The handgun in her music room, the DNA on it, the blood she tried to scrub out of the hallway, the physical evidence alone was enough to move the case forward. Eventually, Shannon was placed under arrest and would later be booked into jail. But as she was being escorted out of the station, the detective decided to give her one final chance to tell the truth.
Threatening to kill somebody is a crime. Killing somebody, also a crime.
What's the difference between the two?
Killing somebody.
Girl, you know. Come on, man.
State law, federal, like.
They're not. I can only arrest someone for state laws. I can't arrest anyone. Sending text messages saying that.
It was kind of messed up, but I think he was referring to the pile of stuff that was on the porch before Heather. I hope he wasn't referring to Heather, but that wasn't
been said
messed up.
about 14 times when we were in there for hours.
Well, I'm just.
Yeah, that was dumb as hell. What's the difference? You know the difference.
Did you know that she was dead?
No, I didn't know she was dead.
Okay, well.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's not what I was like. No, of course I didn't know she was dead.
I thought the sister had the issue too, but it looked like she got the issue.
Calling and going, hey, have you seen Heather? And everyone's come by, have you seen Heather? And I'm like, no.
Well, I would hope so.
No, of course.
Just saying, that's interesting questions at the end.
When detectives collected Shannon's DNA swab and compared it to the evidence, it was later determined that the DNA recovered from the handgun overwhelmingly pointed to her. Later that day, Shannon appeared before a judge who discovered she'd been out on bond on the January battery case, revoked that bond, and reset it to no bond. In August 2023, Shannon McCarthy entered a not guilty plea, turning on a self-defense claim.
McCarthy says she did in fact shoot Shepard, but now she claims it was out of fear of her safety. Her attorney, citing a Florida law, could grant her immunity if it's determined her use of force meets the proper criteria. In the motion to dismiss the case, the defense describes the moments leading up to the shooting. The defense claims the two women were arguing and that Shepard walked up to McCarthy with a shotgun. They say the two fought over the gun and that McCarthy fell on the ground. That's when Shepard pointed a gun at McCarthy. The defense says McCarthy then drew her own gun and shot Shepard.
However, after prosecutors argued that Shannon never called police after...
Y'all believe that? Heather walked up to her. We seen Heather crying like a mug after she had been put out. Heather had a lump in. This ain't the first time Heather done got her ass whipped. Heather ain't put up no kind of fight. The daughter was the one that was scaring Shannon ass. That's why she said the daughter was number one on the hit list. Heather ain't come to you with no damn shotgun, BB gun, no kind of gun. And y'all ain't tussle over it. Like you did when we saw Heather crying, you jumped on that girl when she was asleep. Your sister didn't have anything to do with that either. This right here, my friends, is she's a absolute dog. But we're gonna go ahead and see what she get. Yeah, never pull a gun unless you 100%.
After the shooting, repeatedly changed her story about Heather's whereabouts and attempted to clean blood from the home, her stand your ground motion was denied. With her self-defense claim already dead, it only got worse for Shannon. On January 9th, 2025, 34-year-old Tiffany Claypool, who began a relationship with Shannon while they were both incarcerated, came forward with a shocking revelation.
Did Miss McCarthy tell you what Miss McCarthy's relationship?
Right, Jesse, where's the shotgun?
That was his fiance.
And did Miss McCarthy tell you who shot Heather, or how Heather died? Sorry.
Yeah, she said that she shot her.
Love you, Shauna. We'll see you later.
Did Miss McCarthy tell you why she shot Heather 4 times?
She was angry that she was basically angry because she found out Heather had been cheating on her, and also that Heather had been borrowing a lot of money from her. She'd been living in Shannon's house, rent-free, bill-free.
Did Miss McCarthy say what firearm she used?
She said she used a 45.
Did Miss McCarthy tell you whose 45 it was?
It was hers.
You say hers.
It was Shannon McCarthy.
All right. And did Miss McCarthy say where she maintained or kept that firearm?
Yeah, she said she kept it in her bedroom.
Did Miss McCarthy tell you why she didn't call the police?
She just said that she was scared.
Okay. All right. Did she tell you anything about what happened to Heather's body after she shot her?
Yeah, she said that she left her on the porch, and that she put things around her to help keep her body cool because, she was, I guess, starting to smell, and so I guess trying to slow decomp. And then she said that after she'd already been dead for a while, she wanted the engagement ring. She got her back, and she removed it off of her wedding finger, and that the skin started to come off.
Tiffany's account lined up with the porch, the cleanup, and the timeline detectives had already built and brought the case to a close. In August 2025, Shannon McCarthy pleaded guilty to second-degree murder, tampering with evidence, and written threats to kill. In the end, Shannon was sentenced to 30 years in Florida State Prison.
Hold on. 30 years, let's see. $30 years.
If you enjoyed our production, please subscribe and watch this video next.
30 years for the premeditated stalking and murder of your wife, and you'll probably get out in half the time, if that, because it's not a federal crime. I think this was this state. This is state of Florida, so they don't have you got to do 85% of your time. This lady just probably gonna do 10 years, 12 years, be back out with life to live. His Heather, daughter, both of her boyfriends, her mama, gonna be still here dealing with the hurt and the heartbreak. Drop the warrants in the comments. Let's go ahead and book this case because she definitely deserves to be booked. Book them, Dano. Sad.
You're under arrest. Your noble act just destroyed all the evidence.
You're looking at 2 eyewitnesses who saw you receive stolen property, but that's only the kickoff. We've got you on manslaughter and murder. Book him, Dano.
Rhetoric, Mr. McGarrett.
Don't bet on it. From what I know of John Malcolm, he'd be glad to trade his life for yours.
Man, just thinking about that, man, the way that daughter went so hard for her mama, I know she's devastated. Man. Sad. Definitely a sad situation. But you know what's not sad? That I was able to spend some time with you guys, come back, feel love. Even though I'm still in a rut, you guys made it better. I want to say thank you. Go out and keep spreading that love and light today, because you guys lifted me up for, even if it was just for 3 hours. I kept you an hour over. Overtime, I'm going to get you right. I'm going to have you paid together. Y'all will get paid once we get payroll together, okay? I want to say thank you for the energy, thank you for the light, thank you for the love to me, from you to me when you just gave me that love. Thank you. But I want to send it back out to you. You be light, be love, be you, because that's the only thing that God designed you to be. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. And most of all, thank you for being my friend. I appreciate y'all. And thank you for allowing me to be a human being. Sometimes I'm up, sometimes I'm down. And I appreciate you not throwing me away. Thank you. I'll see y'all again. I love you. Peace.
Good work today, detectives. Now y'all make sure y'all go spread light and love. And we'll see you again at 9:05 a.m. for another case from your favorite true crime reaction show with your favorite host, The Morning Crew, with UnoDaOne. This has been the One's Detective Agency.
Tell your daddy hey, boy. Tell your daddy hey, man.